right. Hello, chat. Pleasant eve to you. And players. Yay! Oh, we've had a... Oh, I can tell my brain's not going to work tonight. A nice, fun off-stream warm-up. And we're ready to get underway. Last session. How interesting. How interesting... Last session. There, full circle. I don't know. I don't want to cover too much because I'm enjoying seeing, hopefully, Christy's response as we read our intro session. Open the scene setter. It was wild. Things that I think we can safely cover, right? Mission success with the island. Hooray. Everybody survived. The creature that arrived turned out to be the Guardian, and with a little communication between initially Bryleth and then the rest of the party, they were like, yeah, great, you have a ship to get off the island, so you can take me with you so I can figure out where I'm from. And then like started marching towards the ship. So everyone was inducted as part of their pack. This huge, standing up on their two legs, covering about 8 feet or so at the peak of this, like horse's skull with the big antlers. The creature, the Guardian, as Cassius asked, what they can't accept a name lest they be bound to the prime material plane. So they said the creatures here called them Guardians, so they may all call them Guardian. They were all inducted as pack members. I love this NPC. And then they went back to the ship, did some other things. Come to find out, this creature removed the skull. All the antlers shrunk back into it magically. They put it in their pouch, revealing a while having somewhat androgynous features. There were a lot of feminine features mixed into, leaning toward that as they're presenting. I think there was platinum blonde hair and eyebrows, stirring crystal blue eyes. Had a few. I'm trying to think what else they did. They needed to take that off to fit in the ship. That's what it was. Yeah. Cassius was measuring. Like, no, you're not going to fit in with this. Anyway, they seem to be a bit of a battle-crazed individual. Battle seems to get them all riled up, but they're also pretty powerful and protective of their new. They return to Zug, getting paid 500 gold pieces each. So feel free, of course, Sinister, to add that to your inventory. Each of you got 500 gold pieces for that. Towing the island. Ching ching. Where Zug was invited to breakfast the following morning by Xia and Crow. Totally not to check out the sending stone in their box, their treasure chest. Xia, Sinister, and Liazana went to the Foundation, that lowest level, to speak with Esme, where they actually ended up with a copy of, it's a codex to translate previous age of celestial. Excuse me. So the Titletarian age. Yeah, that's what it was. Anyway, Zug happened to mention in passing that now that the island had been towed back, they were going to have a delightful supply of food. It's very difficult to farm animals on the current islands. Now they have this they're going to develop some research areas, this and that, but they'll keep the island's inhabitants for food. Now, mind you, Bryleth had didn't take the news that well, as she had promised one of the bunnies on the way off the island, the one that she initially spoke to, that they would be safe. She told that to Zug, and Zug said, okay, their next generation, they'll all be safe. Their babies are where we'll start farming the animals. Which I guess after that whole conversation, they all ended up back on the ship. And I think the scene setting thing here will put us into the mood. I just need to quickly change something here with the music. Oh, don't forget, players, if you want to join along or the music, just right click and listen along. Have this little bit of music to speak to the volume. Okay, here is our scene setter. Where's some? I'm so sorry.
How dare you?
Yeah, how dare I? Here it is. Yeah, so why aren't you showing me the... There we go. Okay. Here we go. Right, scene setting music. Perfect. A bunny heist. You'd have to be crazy to try and pull that off. And you need a crazy crew. A crew as crazy as you. Who do you got in mind? Well, Cassius is in. Not really his style, but when push comes to shove, he'll be there to coordinate. He's our plan man. What about your cat burglars? Well, as for bunny burglars, Liazana and Bryleth can get in real fast and swipe as many of the furry goods as needed. Xia and Guardian are brutes. When something needs muscled, they'll get the job done. Our con man, Sinister, and they're the best at what they do. Lastly, the newcomer, Ashavar. Tiny Tony recommended her for the gig, and we need the help. She'll come through for us. You just make sure Papa Zug doesn't know it was you what did this. If he finds out, he'll kill yous all. And then he'll get to work on you after. I'm sending this one with you, just to be sure my investment pays off. That's you, chat. Let's watch this bunny heist unfold tonight on an Extremis. Here we go. That's your Ocean's 11 getting the crew together for a bunny heist intro.
Oh my god.
Like
I just learned what a rabbit was recently. I mean, I just really learned it, like not too long ago what a rabbit is. I think they're huge.
Yeah, that's true.
Shan, you son of a bitch, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Nice, yeah. Oh, awesome.
As long as you don't pair me with this guy.
Oh my goodness.
Woo!
Okay.
So there's our scene setters in his dare. Bryleth was, after that conversation, down through the elevator and since has been gung-ho on a bunny heist. She has to save not just those bunnies, but any creatures that want to come. In fact, the whole island, if that's the case. So they worked out some logistics as to how that can work. Very cleverly to use the captain's quarters in the interim, magically, producing like a force in there, and then bringing them to the island of Macaw, the forest inside the tower there.
Okay.
Which in practice it should be like a 15-minute trip. If it works the way that we need it to.
Should be fine.
But, yeah, so hopefully that works.
Okay. So, did we tuck away? Did we check? First of all, Dan, did we rest? Are we good, or do we need to do all those things so I can get my spells back?
We finished last night. We finished in game at nighttime, but I feel like everyone said they were you gonna sleep first and then get it early in the morning?
No, we're going to do it. Oh, I thought we were going to do it overnight.
Yes, let's do it
because Bryleth wasn't going to sleep. That was the whole thing.
Okay.
Mark, Cassius was like, just so you know, you're not going to be able to, because she was tired. So we were going to do it at nighttime.
That Sinister slept through the rest of the day, right?
Yeah, aside from eating.
Sinister was involved.
I mean, to be honest with you, it doesn't matter. It only takes me 4 hours to rest.
Then it was a 3-hour trip from the small island, pulling it back.
Okay. If I saw that Bryleth wasn't sleeping, I would have played a Song of Rest for her, so she can get back 1 hit dice.
Nice.
Or anybody who's listening to me play can get it if they need it.
Nice.
But yeah, I guess thinking logistically, if they're on the ship for breakfast and you need to get the animals also on the ship, should we change the location of breakfast?
Well, I mean, we can still have breakfast, but wasn't the idea of breakfast to get the sending stone to get the information that you needed?
Well, hey, I thought you said you didn't want to get the sending stone.
I don't want you to. I want you to ask for it civilly. You were thinking about stealing it. I know you were.
No, I wasn't.
Do you guys want the sending stone? I mean, I'm right here. I mean, totally.
No. We're
no.
We're talking about the sending stone.
It's another sending stone.
Oh.
Yeah.
We got more than one cell phone?
Yeah. It'd be interesting to see what the generations on both of them are. Like, are they made with the same sending stone technology, but they just like make one bigger or smaller?
Right.
One flips.
Yeah.
AT&T and Sprint.
Ugh.
Yeah, but we figured if we're gonna get all the animals off the island, we might as well do it now. For one, Bryleth can't sleep, so it's gonna be all she thinks about. So I figure if we can at least get them all on the ship, then go back to Macaw, like immediately when we get them off the ship, and we can always come back here from Macaw. Like I don't see why that's an issue. Like we can be back before the morning, just based off of the testing that we did.
Would it be worth having like somebody stay here just to distract, just in case?
Ashavar, would you like to stay?
That's
the only reason I'm putting your name in there is because Ash will be here.
That's true.
Yeah, so that's
Excuse me. Did I miss something?
Yeah, that's fine. I can do that.
Oh.
Just to run a little bit of interference for us.
Or we could have Vic stay too if we want to. Ashavar because of the codex.
Well, I mean, we're not going to be going down to the basement to study
Ancient
Celestial during the bunny heist.
We're literally just dropping these animals off.
Yeah.
Hope our giant friend doesn't eat them. Whenever we.
Wait, what?
No, because we're keeping them in the room inside. Remember, we're keeping them in the jungle room inside.
Also, he's the guardian.
Until we get them to Macaw.
Yeah.
Once we get them to Macaw, they're coming out of there.
Yes.
No, we're keeping them in the captain's quarters here, and then we're talking about taking them and putting them in the jungle room at the mansion.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They could all fit in here? Aren't they huge?
In the captain's quarters, and then we're taking them and putting them in the jungle room in the mansion, which doesn't have the giant in it.
Oh, I thought they were going outside.
No, well...
Oh, so they're living. They're living.
That was your suggestion.
Okay.
That was your suggestion, Cassius. Is that we keep them in that room?
It was.
Okay.
I thought like there was a forest outside, but no, we do.
There is.
Oh.
We can. I mean, but we can talk to our giant friend and make sure that. I mean, they could probably protect the rabbits. I don't see why not.
The only issue that I could possibly see with putting them in the forest in the mansion. Just to kind of poke holes in my own plan. We don't know how big that forest is.
Well, the giant's not going to do that. Remember, he was talking to the animals. He knew their families and stuff. He's like really chill with animals. He could help us wrangle them and stuff.
Well, we could put them in the. I mean, you're kind of talking down your own plan, Cassius. I thought that we had already decided on this, but apparently not.
Oh no, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, Bryleth. We're gonna still like go through with this. What I'm saying is that like the very real possibility of them not fitting in that forest could be a thing.
But
And then we can put the rest outside.
our giant friend would take care of him. He's really good with animals. So he'll make sure.
I would definitely want to talk to him first, though, because I'm not sure what his diet consists of. So
yeah,
I mean, it could be rabbits.
yeah, that might be the only thing he eats.
He was talking to him. He was like, he knows their language. He was like,
I know, but you can also talk to something and eat it. I mean, I've talked to chickens before, and I've still eaten chicken.
Did you feel bad about it?
Interesting.
Were you guilty?
So you're totally okay with that, but you're not okay if it's a rabbit?
Did you feel
what
guilty
did birds
about
ever
it?
do to you?
Yeah.
No, these were specifically raised for food.
And so therefore,
rabbits
because they were
They've been wild. They
it's
have
okay.
civilizations. I never talked to a chicken, but I talked to I mean, like, I
You
would
just
talk.
said you talked to a chicken.
Well, I mean, I would talk to, but it wouldn't talk back. I mean, but I would talk to this one rabbit, and he talked back to me. So that means there's some kind of,
You should switch to lizards. They are way more meatier.
We didn't have lizards.
Okay. So it sounds like we're all on the same page. So we should probably go and get all the animals now, right?
What I'm saying is, we need to have an overflow plan if all the animals don't
Just put
fit.
them in the jungle. But I would want to talk to the giant. So I'd have to find him before.
His name was Gorg or so. Gorg.
Yes.
Gorg. And
it's been a while.
He's pretty chill.
Yeah.
I saw his wang one time. He's huge.
I'm glad that I missed that adventure.
When did that happen?
He had to use the bathroom, remember?
Oh.
I was like, you had to do this now? And he was like, yeah. I was like, okay.
It's gonna happen.
That's when we found the egg.
He just took it out?
Yeah, just, that's when we found the egg too, remember? We need to go in that cave. That reminded me.
Sure, but that's
and Cassius, did the island move on the map? Did we check that thing out?
We actually didn't check it. We should probably check it before we put the animals in there, actually.
Yes. Now they're remembering things.
But Bryleth, I'm still 100% on the plan. It's
okay.
I'm just like I said, poking holes in my own plan. Hopefully the jungle fits everybody. Because if it doesn't, we need an overflow plan. Because they can't stay on the ship.
Sure, we'll put them out in the jungle, but I need to talk to the giant. That's what I just said. I'll need to talk to them and make sure that everything's okay.
Okay.
Oh, and yes, wine, please. More of it.
What?
I'm dry right now. It was a harrowing experience, and I haven't been lubricated.
Where do you want us to get wine at, Sinister?
Do we have any?
I mean, did you look?
It kind of grunts.
I'm not used to looking for things.
We're about to go get these animals. Are you sure you want to drink?
Yes.
Oh,
Absolutely.
right.
Oh, and these mushrooms. What are we doing with these?
Put them in the kitchen? I don't know.
No, they're poisonous. They're extremely poisonous.
We can't
They're really
eat
bad.
them. They are poisonous.
Put them. I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know.
Throw them off a side.
Can I have them? Can I have them? I mean, see, because I can dry them out, and we usually use them for like insurrections and regicide.
Insurrections? What's regicide?
What's regicide with you?
Yes. No. Sometimes it's a necessary evil that you might have to take someone out for political or like, purposes to overthrow. Reasons. But usually it's in a tea, and it's flavor. You can't detect it. Yeah.
So don't drink tea that you make. Got it.
Yeah,
you can have the ones that I have. I think you gave me some, but here you can. I don't really have any use for poisonous mushrooms.
I have all the use. Like weapons can use them. You can,
okay, sure.
Yes.
Here you go.
Mage hand it into my bag. Thank you.
Okay.
You all hear a whoop. You look over, you see Guardians swinging, just practicing in air, getting amped up and having nothing to do. Woo, swinging that double-handed sword.
Actually, I kind of wanted to go over the plan while everybody was here. So I was thinking, while like sitting down in my room, so we can get, according to Guardian and according to like the measurements that I took, and just based off what a Guardian said, that's kind of what we're working with. Every animal on that island can fit through the threshold into the captain's quarters.
Okay.
All of them can fit through there.
Okay.
Also, can't we magically lengthen or widen it as well?
I don't know. Do we ever try
believe
that?
we can.
How do you know?
It's like my room. How do you get a stripper pole in my room? You could just, accommodate it.
Like, do you know how to do it?
You just think about it.
Okay.
But that's within the room. I don't think you can change the door.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, will it work on the outside of the room? Because I know the room can change when you're inside of it, but I don't know about the outside.
But it doesn't even seem like that's going to be a problem at this point. So.
Not based off the measurements, so it's not even a big deal.
I mean, inside the room, yes.
Yeah.
And before we leave, let's check the map. Thanks.
Yeah, we'll check the map before we leave, but I just kind of want to go over this plan now.
Okay.
Also, Bryleth, between you, Guardian, and whomever else can speak to animals, we're going to need you to corral everybody up. And also, this is going to be animals going of their own will.
Yeah.
We're not forcibly taking anyone. I will not be a part of that.
The word stops.
Wow.
I play music. Animals like it. Like, they dig it. I don't know about talking to them, but they like music.
And I think with how scarce resources are here, I don't think we have to do this stealthily, because not to sound messed up, but they're not going to be able to stop us.
Oh, okay.
Plain and simple. It's a skeleton crew here. I mean, what are they going to do if we take all the animals off the island? It's not much they can do.
And we can fight with, if we have to, the animals, I'm sure will back us up, kind of kick them in the face.
It would probably be overkill at this point, Bryleth. I think we'd be fine, actually. Like, I'm pretty sure we can kind of just parade them onto the ship with no problems. And if they have an issue, I mean, they can cry about it. But
animals like wine, don't they?
Can we sing a song while we're marching them onto the ship? Because I think that'd be really
Sinister got that covered.
I got it covered. I got a little bit.
Thank you, Sinister.
Yes. And wine, maybe if you, I'm a little
I don't think the rabbits need wine.
Everybody needs wine.
You could ask the rabbits. They might want some.
They might. If we have enough wine to feed them all.
Not with that.
There's a lot of rabbits.
They could share.
I mean, they won't have any for you. There won't be any left for you, Sinister. I mean,
that's
you'll be
right.
sad that there's no wine left, and then
you're true.
That's what we'll hear about for the next few days. Is we don't have any wine. It's all gone.
Yeah, I get cranky.
So who is coming with us to corral the animals? I would prefer it all be hands on deck. But
all right. Bryleth's honor, Guardian says.
I really like the Guardian. I really do. I'm gonna play a song for the Guardian. Guardian, you got a song?
Now, Dan, will we have to fly up to the island?
Mm-hmm. You have to kind of just like dock the ship next to it.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. So I think if we're gonna kick this off, we should do it now, you guys.
I'm ready.
And Sinister, if you want to accompany me to the captain's quarters, we need to see if the island did move, just for the test.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I remember everything.
Cool. So we'll go in there, and like Cassius will bring up the star map, and in the location that we're currently in, did anything change like within?
While he's doing that, I'm gonna do the dramatics, like the musical dramatic, like
nice. The build up is everything nice. Yes. I'm picturing looking at Cassius and Sinister standing just past the globe in the ground with like the moonlit, that light, that dim light coming up from the star map illuminating their faces as they look on. Are you looking for that this little lost island that was brought over to see if that
I want to see if where it was, did it move on the map?
It did. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It was so at the Simhazy Isle is a very bright location and star. That other island was just a little speck. It's actually kind of hard to see, but you see now that it is no longer over in its little spot, but like a little orbiting piece of Simhazy Isles. Where that would be.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, that is interesting.
Cassius will annotate that in his notebook. Actually, just writing it down. Like, okay, so we know that the map changes like actively, so that, like it's not static at all. And then he'll put his notes away and be like, all right, we need to start getting the crew ready to undock and fly us up there. So Cassius will start like rousing the crew up to kind of like get everything going.
All right. I'm just gonna walk out and let whoever's around know that whoever cares that that it moved, but I'm gonna do it in musical flair. Nice. You know, like I'm gonna, and then hopefully while I'm doing that, the Song of Rest takes hold of Bryleth and she gets her hit points back.
Nice. I'll say anyone else that want. Can it do up to 5 people?
I can do up to who can hear me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyone else that wants to accept the hit die that you get with that, go ahead, because you're all walking to and fro on the ship here. You'll definitely hear it.
Cassius doesn't really need it. So plus he'll be running around like getting the crew together. So.
Okay. And Cassius, you found after taking a more of an interest in the not the hierarchy, but sort of the setup of positions of the crew, that Vic seems to be not just a deckhand, but sort of in charge of whenever other additional crew come on board, he directs them about what to do.
Got it. So from now on, Cassius will just talk to Vic and like delegate that down.
Nice. Neat.
Whenever the time comes, whenever we need to get ready.
All right, you get things underway. How's everyone? So Charles, of course, is interested in playing any role that you may have for him, but is also fine manning the ship and having it ready to go on a moment's notice. Ash is, oh gosh, is she on the ship tonight?
She could be. Like, I wouldn't see why she would be against this plan.
Yeah.
If we wanted to include her in, but I thought she left like to get off the ship.
Right, I think that she remained behind with Zug to further let him know, like, I'm done. They've offered to take me with them, and I'm going with them. She's probably gonna stay on the island tonight, so as to pack the rest of her stuff up and get ready to go. So you won't have to worry about Ash. Guardian is just, not impatient, but slowly losing patience, I guess. like ready to go. Treading the floorboards back and forth, eager to make this happen.
I think Cassius would go up to Guardian and say, I know you're ready for battle.
Yes.
But this is gonna be, for all intents and purposes, it's gonna be a peaceful mission. All right, are you okay with that?
Yes.
Yeah. The only thing you will be defending is Bryleth's honor, I guess. That's what you wanted to do, right?
Yes.
That's what we're gonna do.
Ensure the safety by whatever means necessary.
By whatever means. Actually, that's good. As long as we're ensuring the safety of the animals, and if somebody gets in our way, I mean, something might happen to them.
Maybe destroy them.
Yeah, maybe you destroy them. Who knows?
Do you like music, Guardian? Because I can give you some extra inspiration if time needs to break some necks, right?
Oh, if it is driven music, then yeah.
Yes.
Very good.
Yeah.
And then Cassius will find Bryleth after getting everybody together and just be like, all right, so are you ready to do this? Because
I'm ready. Let's go. Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. How's everybody else feeling?
The statement Cassius made about like even if they did know about it, there wasn't anything they could do. Ashavar's face kind of relaxes a little bit.
Yeah, it's just like and then look, guys, we're not breaching any type of contract, right? In the contract it stated that we just needed to move the island over here. It didn't say anything about the fauna at all.
Their fault for not telling us what they wanted with the island.
Exactly. So
I mean, it's all in the details.
Exactly, and us taking this is just like there's no stake claimed over this island, so we're not technically doing anything wrong.
It's a little bit of mischief, a little bit of Mary Bacon, saving some animals.
I wouldn't even say that. I mean, it's humanitarian. We're taking these animals and
that's right.
we're freeing them. We're
We're
liberating.
freeing them. We're making sure that they're not hurt.
Or yeah.
You can make a better rhyme with mischief. That's all I'm saying. Jeez.
Kerchief?
Vic reports that the ship is ready when you are.
Ship.
All right. Do we need lights? Anybody? Anybody need? No. Okay.
Anybody need what?
Lights.
Lights?
I got
no, I'm
these.
good.
And then Cassius will pull down like goggles, and like they'll start glinting. He has goggles of night, and then he'll like pull them back up. Because I can see in the dark now. It's fine.
Oh my goodness! Can you do that for me for the daytime? Because that really would be so helpful.
I could possibly make you some shades.
Oh, please do. Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh. Little request. Would it? No, I got the magic thing taken care of, and you just watch him, just his eyes go pretty like a cat glow.
Nice.
Oh, goodness.
And I see all the magic on everybody. Like,
Awesome.
I actually
I'm gonna need some light.
Yeah, won't Bryleth and Ashavar? Yeah, I just thought about that.
I got. She'll cast light on the end of her staff.
And then I'll do dancing lights around Ashavar. What do you want? Like lasers? Do 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 do. Butterflies? Do do do.
What about glittery snowflakes?
Okay, here you go. Boom. Ooh.
Perpetually
like
falling glittery snowflakes. Yeah, cascade over Ashavar.
She's in heaven. She loves it.
That is a good idea, Ashavar. I'm gonna use that in my show.
I live to serve.
Oh, I love that. I love the sound of that.
Nice. You, Cassius, and Liazana, as the two of you are sort of, assessing, organizing, you'll find Kip runs up past you up to man the wheel, and looks ready for orders.
All right, Kip. We're gonna head back to the island that we just towed.
Yes.
And whenever Cassius would have went over the plan, he would have had the entire crew there.
Okay.
Just to kind of so everybody kind of knows what's going on. Like we don't need to keep secrets from the crew. So especially like if we're doing this, we're gonna need all hands on deck, literally.
Understood, Captain. There, we're setting off. Pulls a lever, moves some things around, and you hear that come up with the arcane engines. As you get underway, you get that rocket. Gravity stays the same even though the ship starts to pitch. You navigate around half the island and up to the newly attached at Rabbit Island. I guess there isn't a name for it, so it's Rabbit Isle now. That is in a seeming like a synchronous little orbit almost around the foundation. Like there's the 3 tiers or 4 tiers to the island, but this new island rotates, orbits slightly around it. But you're able to match speed and course thanks to Kip. And
Got this.
the ship pulls
Are
up.
we able to find a suitable place to dock? Or?
Yes, Kip brings you back to that same ledge area from beforehand, and again matches speed and course expertly.
Okay.
So you can lower a gangplank, you can Noah's Ark this, or however you want to.
I wonder is there a way is there a way for us to extend like the gangplank out, or is it just like one size?
Oh, I see, like side to side.
Yeah.
Well, if you were to ask Vic, suppose we could do that. It would take a wee bit of work, but we could fasten 2 together. But
it would only be very temporary.
I think we'll have enough rope to bind them together. Aye, Captain.
Cassius.
For saying right. We'll get it. I'll make sure it's done by the time we finish docking.
Okay. And that'll be enough time for us to like actually gather up the animals.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So he's gonna get a couple people to help him, and Probably Wisp, the engineer.
Oh yeah, that would help out a lot.
Probably Charles. Charles is so eager just to be of help that Vic will be like, all right, Lyle, come on. Okay, so for the rest of you, you're departing. You're heading down the gangplank and onto the island.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You're in that
Right.
opening of the edge. Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Bryleth, do you know where we gotta go? Like, do you remember?
Yeah, I think I can navigate us where we were before. We're kind of in the area we were before earlier. So yeah, we just head over there.
Everything looks so different at night. I could see so much better. So good.
Oh, good. It's really good. And so I'll cast Speak with Animals on myself. And as we're walking, I'll just Rabbit.
Can you roll? I guess it'd be a percentile die for me. Did you call it a rabbit? Yeah. I step in here and see. Okay.
Oh, 79.
Ah, okay. All right. From as you're heading in a little bit, or are you staying on that open outer perimeter of the island?
I know we would head in. Like she's trying to
Okay.
lead them to where they were before, to where she saw the rabbit before.
Okay. You begin walking through the forest with everyone. Keeping a careful eye out. Can everyone make a quick perception check for me as well, please?
Ah, yes. Thank you.
Rabbit.
Okay. Oh, wait.
Okay. That's 15 for Bryleth.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. Nice.
23
17.
for Xia.
Okay. And now that you have to, but don't forget, you're welcome to use real dice too if you wish.
Okay.
All right, 17, 15, nice, okay.
15.
All right, all good rolls. Oops. So you hear, most of you hear, the sounds of forest life here, off in the distance. You know that they can hear Bryleth, but not many creatures are approaching. So you do get that distinct feeling that they can hear, but they're just maybe a little untrustworthy. They don't all know who you all are. You're encroaching on sort of their territory. Made a loud noise the other day, moved their stuff, and they might be a little off-put or wary. Bryleth, however, as you're calling out to Rabbit, there's rustling in some shrubs nearby. And then maybe 15 feet off in the other direction, rustling as well. Shrubs over.
Can I detect magic?
Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm.
I mean, am I detecting any magic? It's a cantrip for me.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So you bring it up, and thankfully no magic pinging.
Okay.
Two creatures pop out. One is the rabbit, likely the one that you were talking to the other day. Rather large, 4-foot rabbit hopping through out of the shrubs. And then the other shrub has another creature that's about a 3.5-foot badger that comes out. The rabbit's, oh, hey, it's you. The badger, what are you yelling about?
Sorry. Okay.
Spit it out.
There goes this one-sided conversation.
Okay. Well, and she's speaking with animals at this time, so she's trying to, between the two. Okay. Well, Badger. There are people that might be coming to, kill, the animals on this island. So we're here to get y'all and take you back to our ship, so that way we can protect you.
That sounds totally legitimate.
It is legitimate. I swear.
Sure.
Do you have a pinky? I can pinky swear you. How can I prove to you that this is true? I mean, me and my friends, the rabbit, I mean, can you speak with the rabbit? Do you guys speak? Rabbit? Hey.
So rabbit's like, oh, No. No, the badgers don't usually get along with anyone.
Okay, cool. Great.
But badger, they're good. They killed a Gorgon.
Yeah, that was us.
And they promised that even though they're taking the Guardian away, that the Guardian was going to come back soon.
Didn't the Guardian come with us,
And
Dan?
the Guardian is back.
Okay, but they look different. They don't look like the huge
no,
what they know as the Guardian.
Yeah, they don't have the helmet on yet.
Yeah, we actually have the Guardian right here.
Badger. Oh, I'm just gonna have Guardian do an intimidation check because that's just
Guardian,
their presence.
They need proof that you're you. That you.
Guardian. It's like, it's my time, and takes half a step forward and does that 3-step shift that's where their presence becomes shadow, and then they disappear for 30 feet and reappear 30 feet later, near just beside you, behind your back of right shoulder. And you have that breeze and smoke and that pours over you for a minute. And it just kind of growls in animal.
Okay. Guardian's
like,
good. Guardian's back.
Oh, yes. Right. I'm going back to bed.
No, Badger, wait.
Can I try to play a song and use, I got jack of all trades. Maybe I saw Bryleth say enough rabbit or badgers to try and play a badger song.
You can say that as a musician, you can read the body language of the, the badger, and it's not hiding anything. If you want to play some tunes to help coerce it, go for it. In fact, I'll actually have Bryleth do a persuasion check, but she can do it at advantage with your assistance with the music.
Okay, good. Come on, fur dude.
Nice. Guardians.
Rabbits, badgers. I wouldn't know if there's badger. This is
Was that
one-sided
persuasion, Dan?
Yeah.
With advantage, thanks to Sinister's.
Dirty 20.
Oh, okay. Fine. All right. I'll get on your ship. Whatever. Right? Okay.
Okay.
Where is it?
Any of your we're gathering everyone up first. Do you have any badger friends you want to tell?
I don't have friends. And I don't care about any of the others. Just point me to where the ship is, so this can be done.
Well, we came from that way. That's where we'll be leaving. That's where the ship is docked. But
Great.
Okay.
They turn with like an eye.
Where are the other badgers? Can you tell me where the other badgers are?
It
where
pauses and looks at you. I'll be sure to tell all of the badgers I see on my way there. The exciting news.
I want to go tell them.
Bryleth, we gotta tell the other animals.
Okay, all right. Rabbit. Hey,
we can tell them. Yeah, it's okay. I can tell my family. I have lots of siblings.
Did you get what I said? So I thought that y'all would be safe here. But I found out that you might
not being an animal in this moment. Sorry.
But I found out that the animals might not be safe. So
not safe.
We're here.
That's a snippy creature.
So we're here. So we're here to help. We're here to take you, and we have an island that has a jungle, and we're going to take you there. We're going to relocate everyone on this island that wants to go.
Okay, but does the other island have berries? Does the other forest have? Okay. Does it have maybe some new bunnies that we haven't met yet that might be cute?
No, but we can find more bunnies to help. Yeah, we can get more bunnies for you. Absolutely.
Bunnies are focused on their love life. That's their thing.
So we have if you could tell all of your bunnies, take them where our ship's over that way. Yeah. We're going to go around. Are there any other animals besides badgers that I can go and talk to?
Well, there's so many
more
badgers.
Animals.
I think so. We can do a good job of spreading news. Maybe just keep shouting. Like, I think that everyone's just, instead of just saying, hey, there's danger, give, like, the whole story. Like, there's danger, and go to the boat, and, and have, the Guardian kind of bows its head a little bit. The Guardian, go with you. And that's, yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
They'll trust you with the Guardian.
Thank you so much, Rabbit. I appreciate it.
Yes.
And everyone understands this language? Like, everyone speaks this? Animals? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I didn't know if different species had different languages. I'm not.
Yeah, but it's sort of, we all understand the
this
basics.
Is your common.
Okay. Yeah, that.
Okay. All right. Go tell your who you can. I will go around and shout and take the Guardian with me.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll tell everyone that I'm gonna go right to the ship.
Yes. Go.
Okay. I wonder what a ship is.
All right. Okay. All right. So, she'll turn back to everyone. The bunny's gonna tell who they, their family to get at least, all the bunnies there. He said that there are other species on this island, but there are so many of them. So he said the best thing to do would be to walk around saying what our plan and take the Guardian with us. So let's just keep walking around, and I will try to communicate where I can.
Does anyone have a way to like elevate your voice, Bryleth, to where it's like a loudspeaker of the island?
I mean, I have. Let's see here. What do I have?
Because seeing I don't know what you guys were saying, but seeing your interaction with that badger.
This is 10 minutes, not concentration. This is.
Badger had so much toot as it was walking away.
All right. So,
sure did.
As she's using speak with animals, she's also going to cast thaumaturgy on herself, and to boom her voice.
Oh, Bryleth, one thing. If you allow me, I have a way to levitate you up, and I can put you up where you could be higher up, and maybe
that would work. I do want people to see the Guardian though too.
That Guardian looks hard. I can only do like 5.
I know. I understand.
Pounds. That thing looks huge.
I mean,
you're not 500 pounds.
No, I'm not. I'm actually pretty lighter than what I look. So,
I didn't mean it that way, but they look heavier than what I can lift.
They're very strong. Yes.
They put a hand on your shoulder.
Plus, Sinister, the Guardian is like the spokesperson for this as well. Having the Guardian on our side gives us legitimacy in the animal's eyes.
This is not a
Dan,
problem.
does the Guardian look bigger than 500 pounds?
Yeah, close, maybe. I mean, they're 8 feet tall. They're pretty built. Maybe not 500, but they say this is not a problem. And they take a deep breath and draws her arms out to the sides and lets out a harrowing yell, roar. Oh! And her size increases up to about 15 feet tall.
All right. And then, okay.
Smoke kind of breathes out of her.
Yes.
Whenever you guys are ready, I can lift you up.
Okay. All right. I'm ready.
Okay. Wouldn't you like to go towards the middle of the island? Maybe?
Sure, we can go towards. Yeah, let's go towards the middle of the island, and you can lift us up. So we'll do that.
I'm just going to add that the Guardian puts her helmet on first before she enlarges.
Okay.
And you'll notice that seems like her wits have diminished a little with this increased size, as her strength is maybe doubled or tripled, but her wits and intelligence and communication ability, everything that comes with higher brain function starts to reduce a little bit.
Okay.
Oh boy. Okay.
I will
lift us up. Lift us up, Sinister.
I will cast levitate on Bryleth.
Yes.
And I will lift her, I don't know, maybe 20 feet, you think? is high enough?
Sure.
All right.
Sure.
And
It's good,
I'm just gonna lift you up gently. All right.
Okay. All right. Whoa. Okay. All right. This is fine.
It helps if I do a note.
Okay. Animals of the island. We need you to. There's some danger coming towards the island, and people might be coming to hurt you. We are here with the Guardian to usher you to safety. If you head towards the whatever side of the island that we're on, I'll say north, south, whatever. If you head to that side of the island, you will find a ship, and we're going to usher you to a safe place off of the island where you will not be harmed. Please tell everyone that you can. We'll be leaving in when are we leaving? How quick do we need to do this? 20 minutes?
We don't need to be quick at all, but for the sake of our sleep,
A couple hours.
Yeah, a couple hours probably.
You have 2
20
hours.
minutes.
You have half hour to get all your things
No,
together.
2 hours. My bad.
You have 2
I
hours.
gotta maintain concentration. You guys are
2
distracted.
hours to get all of your things together and head towards the ship, and then the ship will be leaving with everyone that wants to go and be safe and not get hurt by other people. The Guardian has sponsored this message and is here to back me up on this.
The Guardian, in an attempt to punctuate your message, takes another deep inhale and rages out another bellowing yell that actually the wind picks up and blows across the top of the trees as she's 18 feet or 20 feet up.
That was rock and roll.
The island. Yeah.
Okay, put me down, Sinister. This is weird. Feeling a little.
Are you scared?
No, I'm good. I'm just a little there's a little weird feeling in my stomach.
Are you afraid of heights?
No, I'm not afraid of heights. I'm just feeling a little like I shouldn't have had that second helping earlier.
Maybe some wine. All right. And then I'm just gonna slowly bring her down, let the thing.
Right.
I'm not gonna drop her like immediately.
Right.
I'm just gonna
Okay. Bryleth, you would have seen upon that bellow some birds take flight out of the trees and start heading in the direction that you spoke of. For everyone else here, you hear some of the rustling from the shrubs and a number of, giant-sized, smaller creatures.
Yes, this way.
Start heading
this
over
way. Over there. Please form an orderly line. Please don't trample over each other. Be respectful of each other's spaces and possessions.
No
and
one's
of
being
other
safe.
species.
Yeah. they're almost trampling each other. In fact, at one point you realize, however soon or late that may be, that some of these larger giant creatures are running over here post haste and puts you in a bit of danger. As one, like not a rhinoceros, but something of that size kind of bellows through, just narrowly missing most of you, kind of running in between.
Slow down! No running! Please slow down.
What would you like to
running?
do?
They're beasts. They're gonna run.
Wait, can we understand what Bryleth is even saying?
No.
Bryleth is going to I
can try. I can attempt, but
Bryleth is going to cast Skywrite. She has that as a ritual.
Oh, nice.
And it's going to make arrows pointing towards the ship.
Okay, nice.
So you see her just kind of and you see these like little clouds creating arrows towards the ship.
All right.
Okay. Cassius is actually going to head back towards the ship to kind of facilitate the animals getting in to there, because he doesn't know how well the crew is going to be able to handle it, just without knowing what's happening. And he's going to be by the captain's quarters doors.
Okay, nice.
Ashavar is going to go a little bit away from the ship because she's all bright and sparkly now, to try and sort of be a beacon.
Oh, okay. Nice.
A blinking beacon.
Liazana, what you up to?
If Ashavar is going back to the ship, I was actually thinking of something. I think I'm going to go back with her, and I'm going to druidcraft. I don't know, some sort of a torch or something, kind of to provide another like beacon, like on the other side, and just kind of wave a torch around.
Nice, right? Sounds good. As you watch a number of these creatures sort of pour out to the forest, it's a little spooky because you're on the edge of the island, at the bottom, near it, of course, and there are a lot of creatures coming out from different directions in the forest, all at trampling speed. But thanks to the glowing snowflakes and the torch and everything kind of really bringing them down to this bottleneck, there's enough of a backup where they've slowed down to walk up the double gangplank that Vic's put in place. And created a bit of a queue, so you don't have to worry anymore about animals rushing past you and up the gangplank.
Okay.
Vic is up top on the deck, assisting and keeping any creatures that are larger. That there's an owl bear that comes by who just wants to walk the deck, and Vic kind of wrestles it off to the side, like he gets it back in place. Over there. You don't have free reign. Kicks it in the butt. No.
Nice.
For the captain's quarters, Cassius is gonna imagine kind of like a 1-to-1 replica of the place that they just got off. So, like, while they're in the extra dimensional space, they still have like forest facilities, I guess, but not too much cover to where we can't find them all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Going to the captain's quarters, and a huge animal sinks out from behind a table.
Where's the Guardian?
Guardian is still with Bryleth. It's become their task to make sure that this goes, that none defy Bryleth, unless they pay the price. Yeah, you do. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I would be with the Guardian in case they need inspiration. Same thing with Bryleth.
Oh, okay. Right, you see.
Orderly lines.
Xia, what are you up to?
Honestly, not very much right now. I'm probably just hanging out with Vic.
Nice.
Needs any help. Reminiscing about how I couldn't see all the sending stone.
Awesome. He's he's having a good time. He's making some jokes about never imagining this being a thing. And plus some of the little inside jokes y'all built on the ride over the 4 or 6 weeks over, or months or whatever. All right. So this is going to carry on for probably the next hour and a half because of this bottleneck, right? There's probably an hour and a half to get all of the creatures that seem to be coming over onto the ship and into the captain's quarters. Having not seeing any more creatures arriving, you still hear some in the forest, Bryleth, but they just don't seem to be heeding.
Wanting to go.
I can see. I have superior dark vision up to 120 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see things, and how far?
Every so often you catch a glimpse of, maybe a bird flying from a tree down to the ground, or a creature hopping about in the distance.
I don't think they're paying attention to you, or you didn't get to them loud enough.
Bryleth will just kind of go over, just kind of step, I guess, in a different direction than where she was standing, and just kind of, hey, so I know that there are a few of you that are left, and still in animal speak, of course. I'm not sure if you're not understanding what I'm saying, or if you're just not willing to go. I will repeat that you might be in danger if you stay here. I really hope that you change your mind within the next, hour, half hour, because I wouldn't want to see you hurt, but I can't guarantee that you won't be if you stay here. We have a lot of animals that's already moved onto the ship, so you won't have as many animals around, I don't guess.
I can scare them out, you know.
No. I don't. They should be
I
able
can
to
make like a
understand.
really loud, painful noise.
No. I don't think that's necessary, Sinister. They can understand what I'm saying. I think. I just
They're
don't
not
think.
listening to you.
I don't think that they want to go. I mean, they want to stay where their home is, and I'm not really. I'm just kind of sad that.
Why don't we burn their house and then they can?
Sinister. Okay. No, that's not. No, we don't want to do that. I don't want to scare them into the ship. I mean, if they don't want to go, then that's.
But it's for their own good, you know.
No, it's not. Maybe they'll fight. Maybe they'll win. Maybe they'll fight people coming to, cook their babies. She says in animal speak.
I will burn this down.
No. Well, you're not speaking in animal anyway, so they can't really understand you either.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I think, we'll give them some time. We'll stay here with the Guardian until we have to go. And just in case anyone has any questions, they can, in animal speak, definitely can come and talk to me.
Can I pick up a couple words, maybe out of what she's saying?
Probably not, but you can, if you have something...
I got animal handling of +1.
Nice.
Who are you handling?
Yeah. Woo! No, probably
saying,
not. But you hear
squeak,
the grunts,
squeak.
so you could try. Yeah, but you wouldn't know.
Squeak,
what
squeak.
Awesome. The Guardian probably like an hour ago. It's been an hour and a half. So about a half an hour ago would have returned to her regular form, helmet on, and just been there in that helmet. But at this point, she'll remove the helmet. Antlers retract. She puts it away. You've done well. He looks at the two of you. The ones that remain, I think, wish to remain.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
Thank you, Guardian, for the help. I appreciate
Hey, Guardian. Is there any magic stuff on this island by happen chance, or like maybe some wine?
Magic.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, so Bryleth would wait around until like the time that they would have told them. So then she would start going back towards the ship.
Guardian will go with you.
And then with a one last, okay, good luck. I hope you stay safe. And she'll go back towards the ship.
I mean, I could totally burn it down.
Nope. I don't think that's quite. I think we should just put a pin in that. Sinister.
All right. Okay.
Ashavar, Liazana, you see Bryleth, Sinister, and the Guardian break the edge of the woods and come out towards the ship.
I think that's all that's going. I think there's still some animals, of course, left, but I don't think they want to leave.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
I was gonna say it was probably gonna be impossible to convince every single one.
Yeah.
One thing is you did your best, Bryleth.
I have ways of convincing them, but she said not to do them.
It involved burning down the forest.
Yeah, it would have worked.
I mean, maybe they want to keep their home.
I would rather not have a bunch of scared animals on the ship. They're probably already scared enough. I mean, I don't want to have them like.
Fear is a good motivator, though.
Also, consider the fact that we're trying not to alert the 3 people who are here, and lighting an entire forest on fire might be. Also, it could spread to the mainland, and I'm pretty sure they don't have like a firefighting.
Yeah,
But Xia, I mean, can they really stop us though? There's
already enough fires burning on the horizon in this universe.
I don't want to burn down the whole town.
What's one more?
I don't think that we need to cross that line.
Nice.
Right. I mean, I get what you're saying, though. I mean, I just feel bad that those little dudes, they could have a better home. And, sometimes, it takes a little push in the right direction. It might be uncomfortable at times, but...
it's sinister. No. As I said, maybe they'll learn to fight and they'll be able to fight off whoever comes on here and tries to kill them. But we did what we could. So
it might be harder to find too. Like, I mean,
yeah,
there's more hiding
right.
spots.
There's more hiding spots, and maybe they'll be able to outsmart. So,
Yeah.
Or maybe they're the dumb creatures. We don't want dumb creatures on our island.
we can just go. Well, let's just go back on the ship. I think we're.
All right. So I think we should head. I think we should head straight to Macaw then.
Yes.
Like
Okay.
like immediately.
Okay.
Great.
Are we going to be able to make it back in time for our breakfast thing tomorrow?
We don't really know.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I mean, as it is now, if you're like just going and dropping off, you likely have plenty because it's still that evening. It's probably like 8. Now it's probably about 10 at night. And
Dan, we have stairs going up to the mansion, right?
Yeah.
let's say it's an
elevator.
elevator that from the docking port that goes right up. To
Okay,
different
so that's
floors.
probably it's gonna take a lot of trips. Got it.
It's going to.
Okay. And then we don't even know if like that elevator is gonna support like the larger animals.
Yeah.
They might have to go live outside with the giant.
When we
We'll
get
figure it
there,
out
when we get there, I'll go and seek out the.
We
the
just
giant.
take the sleek ones, like the panthers, the real
And,
sexy ones.
Nice. Vic's pulling up the game. Oh, I'm sorry, Zia. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, worst case scenario, we have some crew. We could leave a couple of people behind, and they could shuttle them up and down and up and down, whilst a few of us go back and.
Yeah. I think we'll be good.
Yeah,
All right,
and it's not like we won't come back and get them. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Can
maybe
wait a
if we.
few hours.
I mean, maybe if we do. I think that actually is a good idea, Zia. If we delegate, and then just have like the rest of us go. But do we want to fly without them?
No, I mean, I think we can just see. I mean, I definitely want to look up.
Oh, I need some more creatures on the beach, though. That'd
Should
be
at
dope.
least start. Well, I don't think that's their habitat, Sinister.
They have to go
Um,
back. I mean, wouldn't they think it was sexy to go on the beach?
No, they have to have like what they had, like forest and
Oh,
dirt.
I don't know.
Also, Bryleth, I just thought of this.
Mhm.
What if our forest doesn't provide the food they eat?
Let me, as I said, I'll talk to the giant. He should know, and we can go from there.
Do you have any berries to plant? We might need to plant a lot of them. Who knows? Just saying.
I mean, look. We'll talk to the giant, and then if worse comes to worse, I'll try to like procure.
Liazana found berries before. She
Wait.
can find berries again.
Wait, before we go,
Vic has the thing like half pulled up, and he hears talk about collecting
Wait.
berries.
wait. Can I run out onto the island really quick, y'all? And you want to come with me? And I want to grab some plants so that way we can at least try to plant something, that berries or whatever.
Do you have an efficient way to store these?
How long is it going to take to travel there?
To travel to where we're going, like
Travel
not
to
long at
Macaw.
all.
Sure.
Not long at all.
Yeah,
the
well,
problem is like really like can we? I don't think we can fit all that food on here. If we even get enough.
Well, I'm not saying like right away I want to like here's all the food. I want to at least grab some seeds so that way that I can like plant them later.
I'll help you.
Okay. All right, just seeds. You
I'll
don't
send
have to.
Rhodey with you too.
I'm not asking to pick up like full bushes. I just want some like berries and seeds so that way that I can plant when I can plant something.
I'll help you.
Okay, thank you.
I send Rhodey with the basket, like help her.
Nice. A little basket floats along.
So we're collecting like seeds or berries down to anything like if we find some berries, bushes or something,
please
or even some like trees if there's like any like acorns or anything like she can collect that. Anything that's like berry or seedish.
You can make a survival check as you.
Okay.
Dan, could I argue for nature?
You guys should have took Liazana. Liazana was better.
Well, I mean, this was an open invitation. Like, I think between Cassius and Bryleth, we're not gonna get much food.
Liazana.
Yeah, if anybody would like to come, please.
Nice.
Yeah, if anyone would like to come and help gather some seeds and berries,
Please help.
That would be great.
If Vic left the upper decks, somebody's gonna have to stay there to corral
I
the
don't
animals, and so I'll stay.
I don't do peasant work, but Rhodey can help you.
Nice.
Wonderful, thank you. Bryleth's going to touch Cassius on the shoulder, actually probably on the head since she's taller than him, and cast guidance. So you can add a D4 to an ability check.
And then as they're leaving, I'm gonna tap you on the shoulder, Bryleth, for inspiration.
It's a D4 for guidance.
Yes, D4.
Nice.
Okay.
And Liazana, are you going at all then?
Yeah, I have Wanderer.
You can
So
automatically, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're gonna be like based on their role doing whatever, but you're just gonna walk in and.
Thank you. With guidance, Cassius got a 20.
Woo! No, 22. Nice. Okay. You collect plenty of fruitful berries, or ones that'll prove to be, plant worthy. Even despite the harshness of the winter, you know that these will plant and grow.
Oh, I just thought about something. So we have food for like the herbivores, but I guess the carnivores are just gonna do their thing.
That's the way of life.
Looks like they're gonna die anyways.
So what is the difference
Yeah.
between a human doing it and an animal doing it?
Well, because the animals are only going to eat what they need.
I don't understand this dilemma about
The
eating
humans
things.
coming in would just kill all of them and just freeze them, or put whatever humans do with their stupid food.
Eat them.
We would, but the animals would only eat what they need.
There's
and
only
not...
one human here.
They've been living together on the island for
Stupid humans.
You know humans. They smell bad.
I'm the only one. Like, okay.
They've been living together on the island for so long that I mean, yeah, it's fine.
Nice.
They know how to hide. They know how to get. They know how to, protect themselves from each other.
You know what, Bryleth? I'm gonna keep every negative thought I have to myself.
Cool. Okay, that's fine.
Because I have a lot of them.
That's a 29 for survival,
Nice,
Dan.
nice. Oh, all three of you come back
Nice.
with the crap ton of like more than you're gonna need to successfully plant enough, which was the concern in my head, planting enough to make it a new species here in the underforest. So you're successful in your mission between the three.
All right.
What a variety.
Bryleth's going to go into the captain's quarters and just kind of like stand just inside the door, probably the entire time that they're going back to the isle, just to kind of keep a watchful eye on things.
You're not gonna be in there very long.
I know.
Are you closing the door behind you? So
Yes, correct.
Okay. All right, you step in, and it does. It's as though once you close the door, the door is there, but the space around you now appears like open sky, except for the door behind you on the edge of what appears to be the island that you just came from. From which you just came.
If she sees any animal, she'll be like, "Just me."
Nice. You see one on the trip, and it's the badger, and it just eye rolls so hard at you, and just keeps going on about its business.
See, the ship was here. It was here. I don't think it'd believe me.
Awesome. All right. So everyone else is back on the ship. Do y'all have anything you want to do before we engage in flight back to Macaw?
Engage thrusters. Sorry.
Nice.
Mess around with mushrooms, but we can wait.
Nice. All right.
I just don't want them loose in my bag. I want to find something to maybe start to process and drying them out. And curing them and stuff.
Let's see. Vic will probably at least overhear you since he's doing other things right now. He's not super chatty to most people. He'll keep it to himself, but he's heard that you're looking for something at least.
I'm rummaging. I'm probably mage handing and messing up stuff. Like
nice.
what?
If you get down, the kitchen has some wicker baskets for drying and some others, with different levels that you can put down.
How do they do this? Where does I usually have people do this for me.
Nice. All right. The top outside on the upper deck, the crew is really starting to get into a groove. Liazana, you're, telling people, what to do, where to go. Cassius, you're right there following up with, okay, nope. You've got enough of that engineering piece, so you have a good idea of how the ship actually works. You're getting everything geared up, helping with navigation a little bit. And when you all give the word, you engage. About 15 minutes of flight away as you would pull away from Simhazy Isles. You get that same little sensation that's a little bit of a tug, like someone's grabbed your soul through your chest and pulled a little bit. And you can tell that's that same feeling. You start looking out, and sure enough, you part through some clouds that have covered the ship you've passed through, and on the other side is the island of Macaw. You go into the docking procedure through the waterfall that gives a nice rinsing of any business left behind by animals as they traverse the poop deck. And
it might be a literal poop deck now.
For real, yeah.
Animals coming through.
Awesome. And you find yourselves touching down on water and pulling up to the dock. You're now officially docked back in Macaw Island. Let me bring up the other. Wait, why won't it let me share? Oh, because I'm on the wrong doofus. I mean, you've all seen it, but I'll bring up the image anyway. All right. Do you just? I'm assuming you start the process of unloading the.
Immediately when we get there,
Okay.
We'll start the unloading process because we don't want this to take too long.
Bryleth's going to talk to the Guardian and see if they can kind of help, because they do speak with animals too. She does. So if they can kind of guide the animals like as they're like unloading, while Bryleth steps aside and goes and talks to the giant, or tries to find him.
I'll try and find him. He likes me, I think.
Hey.
Cassius with the other crew, with the crew helping them like corral the animals in. Because once we figure out how big the forest is, I think Cassius will work with the rest of the crew to see if we can find an area to start like planting the seeds and stuff before we leave.
I would say whoever wants to go up first to assess the forest. Let me know who wants to do that first trip up to that floor with the forest for assessment.
Wouldn't I already have a good idea of it with Wanderer?
Yeah, right, because you've been in there. Yeah, so I mean, it's huge. It's definitely gonna handle all these animals and then way more. It spreads up. There's a mountain or two in the distance, and given that it's a different time of day, you feel like maybe it's an actual. You don't know if it's a side plane or if it's this plane elsewhere. But it's habitable for all these creatures.
I'll go up with Cassius.
Put the sexy beast on the beach.
Yeah, we're gonna and then I guess he'll just defer to like Liazana for the assessment, but like he'll want to do a couple of things like looking around and stuff, see if there are any prime areas to like lay some of the seed down that we got.
Okay. All right.
Also, do we know if there's any other fauna in there? Or is it just a forest?
Liazana would know that there is. There are, rather.
Ooh, got it. Okay.
There's an existing ecosystem. But given its size, adjusting for this new crew, it shouldn't really impact it too negatively.
Okay.
All right. So, please go ahead, Xia.
I was going to say, is there any way that Ashavar and I could sneak away very briefly to the downstairs area?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And see if the codex might just to check very briefly.
I mean, I am of very little help in this endeavor, so let's go.
Oh, you made so much progress there last time. I mean,
yeah, it would be almost a criminal.
We'll check.
To
We'll just check, and if we understand like 2 words, we'll come back. Because because we can come back anytime. But I'm not going to be any use surveying the forest.
Me neither.
Awesome. All right, so while the elevator begins with traveling up to that 8th floor, back and forth a number of times for assessment, some of the smaller creatures are probably loaded up first because you can get a bunch. Start unloading. You and Ashavar request a trip just for a little bit to go down, to use it for another purpose, and then that happens. You head down to the. Let me pull my notes here. That is a basement floor. All right. There are 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is actually basement number. Which way? Oh, right. Oh my gosh, why can't I just reverse this? It's so simple. My brain doesn't want to do it. This is that one. So this would be that one. This the 4th level down. It is the first one that nope. Wrong again, Dan. It's the 1st level down. The 1st level down has this age. You pull down to that level, ding, and illuminate. I'm assuming okay. And take a look. You use the codex. Okay. I use the codex, and while it'll still take a little bit of time, instead of taking like weeks or months to break this down, you think maybe a few days. You can already see, oh yeah, this lines up with this lines up with that. You're getting the structure of the sentence, the wording here, the all of it is really coming together. Gosh. I'm trying to think of what you might catch in this moment. Go ahead and make what kind of check would that be? I mean, I'm gonna say history check.
Oof.
Yeah, it's an intelligence-based check. I can't. If you have a different intelligence-based check you feel would be more appropriate, let me know, and I'll say I just can't think of
I
think this
investigation. Can I roll?
Arcana, maybe.
Yeah.
Arcana, maybe.
I would say
my Arcana is also bad.
Investigation's fine too. That's probably the best one. Yeah. Because
if you guys wanted to include Cassius next time, he has really good Arcana and investigation.
So. I feel like we're gonna spend like maybe 5 or 10 minutes down here because we don't want to hold up. Yeah,
I got you.
Okay. Yeah.
But for next time.
For sure, absolutely. I got a 20.
Nice.
So...
Oh, jeez.
Hey.
I'm not gonna be able to beat that.
I am.
Yeah, I got a 5.
Oh. Okay.
Oh man.
Yeah, there's like one part that you do manage to translate Ashavar, and it's ash. Like you're talking about ashes from some time, and your mind kind of trails.
Who knows why?
Nice. I'm teasing. Whatever you want it to be. Yeah, you start kind of looking over the codex, and it just doesn't click for you. But Xia, yeah. I'm actually gonna have to look at my notes and see which part you get with that. But
okay.
You can tell this will be like a 3 or 4 day project instead of like potentially a 3 or 4 month project with this codex. And you can also tell that within this text, it's not a ton. There's a lot of symbols around that signify things, but there is a block of text here, and that reciting what this says will open this door.
Ooh, okay. It's very She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. Okay, cool. The only other, because I think at that point we would be like, okay, that's exciting. And then we would probably head out and rejoin. My final request would be, could Vic and I do another memory jogging ritual on our way back, or will we not have enough time for that? Because we did get all that Gorgon urine.
Nice. I think it takes about 15 minutes to leave this area, so that probably wouldn't be quite enough for the ritual. I would say any whenever you feel.
On the ship on the way back. Is it only a 15-minute?
Yeah, once the ship takes off, it's only 15 minutes. But this unloading is going to be like an hour and a half unloading. So if you wanted to do it while,
I think we would be like, we came to help with that.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
Xia would definitely be like, I really want to do that, but decided that I'm going to be there for the crew more so than.
All right.
I'm going to do my own thing.
It'll take
Thank you so much, Ashavar.
Oh, yay.
Glad I could sort of help. Usually I usually need more time with things. Not so great with the book learning.
The next time we come down here, it's going to be like a couple of days max.
Nice.
And with you, it might even be half of that.
Awesome.
Let's go up and rejoin.
Yay.
I'll follow with Xia.
Okay.
Probably stand around awkwardly trying to figure out what to do because animals.
There's the smell and the noise, and they're just sort of coming one at a time. While the elevator can hold all 6 of you and have some room to probably hold like 10 people in total, maybe a dozen, somewhat uncomfortably, not much personal space, maybe a dozen people. It accommodates most animals. However, you do get over the next hour and 15 minutes or so, almost all the animals out, with the largest at the end, that are not going to fit in the elevator. Guardian, however, has been standing. Guardian has been assessing. Let's see. Where would they go? They probably would have asked about the forest outside. If someone would have mentioned like the walkway up to the ledge where you can look out over the forest. I don't know if anyone would accommodate that.
So initially, so here's where I got the plan mixed up when it came to the forest room. So initially, when Cassius was thinking about taking the animals to Macaw, he actually meant like the actual outside forest. That's why the giant was mentioned. Now we could put them in the forest in the mansion, but like logistically, especially with the bigger animals, that would be a nightmare. Because like if you look outside, like that's a lush, delicious forest. Like who wouldn't want to live out there? It looks like it has plenty of water and food. But yeah, that was my intention last time. Putting them up in the room is fine, but it's like for the bigger ones, like we would have to put them out in the forest.
Everyone would have. I mean, Bryleth went to go and talk with Sinister to the giant to try and find it.
Okay. I think Guardian will go with you then, if that's okay.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
So what I'll do is I'm going to rearrange time a little bit because Guardian has a possible assistance thing with the elevator and such. But so what I'll do is during that first hour and 15 minutes, while everyone else is like loading the smaller creatures up to, I mean, they're larger creatures, just they still fit in the elevator. We'll jump over to Bryleth and Sinister. Is anyone else going with Bryleth and Sinister and Guardian to talk to Gorg?
Yep. I don't need to see that again.
Good point, man.
Cassius just be worried about like the logistics of getting the animals in the mansion. So
okay, nice. All right. So the 3 of you head and out to find Gorg.
Gorg.
I start playing some music,
Gorg.
Doing my glitter lights.
Okay. Nice. All right. Well, there's you navigate. You follow the trail of a river a little bit, and then head out to the last area where you saw Gorg. Guardian has their wolf running with them. The wolf hustles over to a shrub to sniff it real quick, and then starts to use the bathroom because it's time for a bio break.
Yeah.
All right. For anyone who doesn't know, we take about a 10-minute bio break. In here, where's my everything? Over here. So we will do so. We'll keep our audio hot because we are, and we'll catch you all in about 10 minutes.
Right.
Ding. Put that up. Whew. We'll see if I can make another cup of coffee in that time. Probably not. Okay, good. Um, invite.
Oh goodness. Tea time.
There we go. Okay. I'm gonna try this.
Thank you very much.
You are welcome.
Oh wait, is our audio like live right now?
Pretty sure it is.
Great.
No, yeah, like I love the cold shoulder stuff, but like I'm basically having to ditch 90% of my wardrobe.
Oh no.
So I'm like trying to find new stuff to wear. But also trying to see if I can't get like a little bit of money for what I have, because like most of what I have is like barely even worn at all. And also trying to save up for a wedding, so there's that too.
That is definitely a huge expense.
Yeah.
Well, as somebody who has meticulously planned her own wedding since she was like 5.
I know.
Yikes.
Yeah. Well, the good thing is, like, in trying to stay on my parents' good side, what are you doing? Sorry, he's like sniffing. And trying to stay on my parents' good side, I'm actually getting married in in their church. So, like, they won't charge me for using the church, which is great. I just don't know if we're actually going to be able to use the reception hall.
Wait. Like, your parents' church?
Yeah.
Like, as in, your parents, like, own the church?
No. The church that they go to.
Wait, it's free just because they go to it?
Yeah. Well,
That's awesome.
So I'm technically still a parishioner there, even though I don't go there because it's in Canyon. I mean, I haven't gone to church in a while anyways. But no, yeah. we grew up Catholic, and back like
Sam. Uh-oh, did you freeze? Also, Steph, you're muted.
A little over 10 years ago,
you were frozen.
You froze like
that whole time.
Yep.
I'm telling you, I
was like, she's either thinking really long and hard about what she's about to say, but
I got that you were raised Catholic.
Yes, and we
had gone everything after that was.
My parents had gone to a particular church for quite a long time, and for reasons we switched churches 15 years ago, and they started going to the one down to a city to the south of us. It's like 10-15 minutes away. And long story short, I'm still technically a parishioner there because I never signed up for anywhere else. You know, I never signed up to be a parishioner anywhere else. So, even though I'm quote unquote attending elsewhere, heavy on the quotes, I'm still, able to actually use that church. And since I'm a listed parishioner, and since my parents actually give to the church, then, they're not going to charge me for actually using the church, which is cool. I mean, that's one expense we don't have to worry about.
I think non-traditional venues are really great if you're looking to save. So for instance, I want to do mine in a movie theater. Because those are typically a lot cheaper to rent out than like those I don't know, golf club kind of like rich.
Like the fancy wedding videos. Yeah.
No. Also, I just love the person who put in chat that you were an altar boy. I was too.
I was altar girl for
finger guns.
Steph gets it.
I was altar server for like 10 or more years, and there was a priest that had been there for like almost his entire priesthood until he had to move down to Dallas. And literally, you know what I'm referring to when I say the thurible? This is the thing that's got the smoke coming out of it.
Oh yeah,
that they swing. Like I literally became the dedicated server for that.
I did not know if
he did not want to trust anybody else.
That's incredible. I mean, you're a smoking queer. Literally.
They wouldn't. So we weren't allowed to ring the bells. That was given to the deacons. I rang the bells in elementary school, but I
did handbells.
Oh, the handbells.
I did handbells too.
I did handbells.
Oh
I was the bass. I was like the lowest you could go because
I was the bass bells too. B and E.
All the other girls had like small arms, so like I was the one that could like actually like I guess get them off the ground.
I was a little kid. I don't know why they gave it to me. They were huge, and they had me on a box, soapbox.
Aww.
It was like. Boom.
Get on your soapbox, Christy. Tell me all about it.
I was straight up on a soapbox. I was like a tiny kid. It was like all the tiny kids, like the little guy next to us. He was small too. I was like, why do they have us ringing these? Guess it was because we could tote them.
Wait,
they are kind of heavy.
What denominations were y'all raised in?
Baptist.
Southern
Baptist.
Seventh-day Adventist.
Okay.
Catholic.
Putting our videos back
obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, were you taking a survey?
I was just curious. I was like, it sounds like we all have pretty similar experiences, but I wonder how much they're changed by the individual denominations.
Oh man, I were just like what we grew up with. Is that the question?
Yeah.
I just plugged back in
because I feel like discussing current religious beliefs is probably not a good idea.
Apparently, we played handbells. A couple of us.
Oh, nice. I grew up with my dad was Catholic and my mom was Baptist, so they like almost never spoke about anything because they didn't want to.
Oh God,
that's like polar opposites.
Yeah. So they were like, we didn't want to like. I don't know what if they didn't want to, if it was a thing and they didn't want to discuss because it was argumentative, polarizing, or if they just didn't want either extreme.
Can we just take a second to say that the most American thing is picking two things that are both flavors of the exact same set of beliefs and saying, oh my God, those are polar opposites.
Yeah.
Right? That's how they felt like, oh, it's to this day, I'll hear someone say, that's, Episcopalian. Like, what is that? Like, I just don't understand the different.
Most of them are dumb. Like, the differences were made for reasons that are like all over the place.
Gotcha.
I mean, like, for Catholics, you got like 2 extra books in the Bible that were taken out.
Oh, okay.
And so like you'd be like, oh yeah, like those ones like Maccabees, and people would be like, what the hell's Maccabees? And like, it was originally written in Greek, and then later a council of Protestants said only the Hebrew ones count. Like if it was written in a language other than Hebrew, then it's not the real Old Testament.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It has no bearing on your everyday beliefs in any way whatsoever.
Wild.
So like, I don't know. I feel like you could have all these conversations and people would be like, I don't like the Pope.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's the difference.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Yeah.
I don't know.
That's neat how like cultural things.
Cool.
Yeah, that sounds neat.
The only difference between Seventh-day Adventists and Jews is the belief in Jesus. Other than that, they're pretty similar. They are. They go to the Sabbath and Passovers, and it's just one believes Jesus was the Messiah, and other one's like, not so much.
There are some sects of Judaism that I think like affirm that Jesus was like a prophet, or that he was like very special, but he was not God.
Oh yeah, and the Bible. That's it. The Bible versus the Torah. That's it.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
But anywho, sorry to launch us.
Yeah, let's go there.
No, that's awesome. Interesting content. It's very.
Sorry, that was my fault. I started that.
No. It was totally my fault because we were just talking about like your wedding.
My wedding.
I didn't have a wedding.
Nice.
Getting married.
You made it through the new
I'm
year?
hoping to.
Awesome.
Da.
Whee! Very cool. Awesome. Right.
Okay, what am I doing?
Well, now I feel like I want to talk more about that, but I guess we should get back to pro.
No.
Now I'm hooked. I'm like, yeah, I've got questions.
Yeah, I got questions now. You want to know?
Awesome. All right. Yeah, right. So, where were we? Oh, so right, Xia, it will take about an hour to perform that ritual, just so you know, so you can plug it in where you feel you want to.
Cool.
Hopefully
we'll keep in mind for later content.
Yeah. All right. So, right. Perfect. Gorg, okay. You're calling, and you hear some branches creaking and cracking. He's about as tall as the tree. He's a little bit higher, a little taller, 20-some feet.
We could see him, probably.
Gorg.
Yeah. You'll hear first, and then you'll see. And then he kind of pushes through the trees. Oh.
Hey, buddy.
Friends.
It's us.
What's up? Hey.
Good.
Hi.
You came
We
back.
need your help, buddy.
Gorg can help.
Yes. So hey, Gorg. So we have some animals that we brought back to the island. Some
Gorg
rabbits.
Some really
No.
sexy bees.
Nope. Listen.
Pats his stomach.
No, Gorg.
There's one with feathers
Gorg.
and he's like real big. He's got haunches.
Okay.
Haunch
So
is
Gorg,
best meat.
Gorg.
Mhm.
Gorg.
Yes.
Focus. So what do you eat, Gorg?
Yeah. Eat food, of course.
Okay, what kind of food do you eat, Gorg?
Sexy food.
Sinister, please.
That's fit in mouth. My favorite. Food that put
Do
on
you eat
fire.
vegetables or
Second
do you
favorite.
eat vegetables?
Only the vegetables that my food ate.
Okay, all right. So Gorg, listen here. Okay, so we're bringing some rabbits back, as well as some other creatures.
Oh, too small
listen.
to eat.
Oh, good. What? Okay, so again, Sinister, please. What animals do you eat, Gorg?
Oh, Gorg not greedy. Gorg eat.
What
Gorg
size?
needs. Bigger. Maybe
The
your
size of me?
Hmm.
Okay. Well, rabbits are like.
That's not narrowing down things.
So let's. Okay, so Gorg.
Yes.
Gorg. So I'm bringing these rabbits and things on the island, okay? But you
Yes.
can't eat them.
Oh.
Just not all of them.
Oh.
No, Sinister. No, Sinister.
Oh, Gorg can't eat all of
Please?
them.
Or I'm going to ask you. I need to make you, Gorg. You can't eat the rat. You can't, especially the rabbits. Okay, just don't eat the rabbits. Okay.
What was that surly creature? The one with the black and white that was like giving you the business.
I don't care right now, Sinister. I just
Can you
need you.
eat that one?
I just need you to understand, Gorg, to please don't. You know what a rabbit looks like?
Oh, of course. Rabbit too small.
Well, no, these rabbits are bigger. These rabbits are like 3-4 feet tall. Like
He looks down at his feet.
and
That's
she'll
very big.
mimic. She'll put her hand out to where that would be.
Ah.
Like this tall.
Oh.
They're bigger
Snack
than
size.
other
Right here.
rabbits. I need you to not eat the rabbits because I promised the rabbits they would not be eaten.
But he can eat everything else, right?
No,
Rabbits are Bryleth's
Sinister.
friend.
listen, Gorg.
We're bringing animals on this island. Bryleth feels some type of way. She doesn't want you to eat them.
Rabbits are Bryleth's friend.
Apparently, all the animals that we brought from this island are her friends, and she doesn't want you to eat them.
Gorg, can I?
And then I'm gonna send a message to him, like point to him and message so Bryleth can't hear. Just make sure Bryleth doesn't see you do it. Just take it all to the back and.
Gorg.
Oh.
Gorg. How much?
Yes.
Can I ask you how much food do you eat in a day?
He looks down at his feet.
That's personal.
Maybe 8 feet.
8
See-
feet of food.
So you eat about 8 feet worth of food, like size-wise.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
But
all right.
if Rabbit is Bryleth's friend,
yes,
and Gorg is Bryleth's friend, then Gorg is Rabbit friend?
Yes.
Yes.
Correct.
Oh. Okay.
Don't hurt yourself.
Gorg,
it's okay.
how about this? Gorg. How about this? All of the animals, because you have, right, you have food on this island already. So how about any animals that were already here you can eat?
How is he going to know the difference?
He will know the difference. Sinister, please.
He said 8 foods. Like, he looked at his feet.
Gorg will do best. Gorg know most creatures.
He gets to know them. He knows their families and stuff, right?
Sinister.
He does. He does. He told me.
Gorg
he knew
does.
this.
Yes.
He does. He doesn't he's very responsible with his eating. He doesn't overeat.
Gorg only eats 7-8 feet. Moon.
Eat the animals that were already here. At least first. If you start running out of them, then let me know, okay?
He kind of leans down and has like a sympathetic look all over his face. Bryleth. It's time you know about birds and bees.
Ah. I've heard about this. Storks and cabbages, too.
What about birds and bees?
New creatures and old creatures will... He looks around for something to use as an illustration, but fails to find anything.
Oh, you mean they'll procreate? They'll make other ones? Yes, I know.
Yes.
I understand this.
And
but
then,
I mean, for the time being, eat what's already here, and then once they start procreating, then sure, eat. Then just be respectful, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Have you met the Guardian?
And he kind of looks down at the Guardian, who's really just taking this in, definitely outside of the Guardian's experience. Just looking Gorg up and down. Gorg might register her presence a little better if he wasn't as dense as he is, but he kind of, Gorg. Gives a nod. She's a little excited internally, like, oh, maybe we get to fight this thing one day. Yes, don't eat the new rabbits. Just try like rub this together. Yes.
You're gonna have a time on your hands if you do.
Gorg, no eat new rabbit.
Okay.
But other new animals, okay.
Yes. With
Gorg,
reason.
wait. Gorg see friend Bryleth upset and not know about birth. Too much for Bryleth. Gorg no eat new animal until they make.
Give them at least, give them time to increase their numbers.
There are plenty of animals already.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Maybe show them new places they can go and get comfortable on the island,
Yes. Introduce them to old animals.
Yes, because the new rabbits want to see the old rabbits because they think there might be some sexy girl rabbits, maybe, and maybe some sexy panthers and some sexy owlbears or some. Yeah.
Sinister, no birds and bees.
I know.
Maybe talk Bryleth.
I know about it.
Okay.
And then he's just gonna gyrate a little bit. Boo.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Gorg. I appreciate it. Okay.
Yes. Bryleth, important question.
Yes.
Do you...
Sorry.
I don't even want to say it now.
Please do.
Please do,
Dan.
Do you think new animals, because it's not that funny, new animals will want stones from Gorg collection.
Oh. Oh.
I-
Like the stones we brought up to the house?
No. Though I checked the rest of them, Sinister. The one we have is the special one that Gorg gave to us.
Special, because from friend Gorg.
Yes, correct. Yes. Yeah. I mean, I don't want you giving away your stones if you don't have to, Gorg. I mean, I don't know why they would why they would want them. If you want to share them, then I bet that they would love to have the stone shared with them. But it's up to you.
Okay.
It's your call.
Okay.
You can make friends however you want to, Gorg.
Okay.
You just don't eat friends right away.
And us never.
No, he's not going to eat us. We don't taste good.
He kind of
Okay, Gorg.
looks at each of you like, maybe it tastes good. Yes, will Gorg take good care of new animal?
Okay. All right. Well, okay. Thank you, Gorg. I'll just let us know if there are any issues with like the animals being out here, okay? Like if they start causing trouble, if they start picking on you, like I don't want that to happen, okay?
Yes. Should Gorg go? Gorg can't climb. He looks up at the tower.
No, just if you see our ship in, just start like, yelling for me. Bryleth. Okay?
Yes.
Oh, while I'm here, Gorg, remember that spot that you said has the star and the...
Yes. Every when moon big and bright, every 3 or so. Bright moon.
I will talk to you about that later.
Okay.
Gorg
All right.
looks forward. He gyrates.
Thank you,
a little.
Gorg.
Dance.
Back to whatever you were doing. Sorry.
He's dancing. Come on, man. This is neat.
Nice. Yes, it was nice visit. And
It was good seeing you.
have good night, friends.
We're gonna start bringing some of the creatures now. So, if you'll
see them, say hi.
Yes, say hi
Gorg
to
will
them.
show them new friends and new.
Okay. Cool. Wonderful. All right. All right. As they walk away, Bryleth is going to say to Sinister and the Guardian, well, I think I'm done eating meat now.
Oh.
And continue on to help out with the or to update, probably meet up with go back to where Cassius and them are too.
Okay.
So the giant's okay with putting the animals on the island. I told him to let us know if there's any issues. He's going to try not to eat them right away, but might sometime in the future. But I mean, other than what his diet, I mean, that's what he's been doing, is he eats the animals on the island. So I think they'll probably repopulate. Yeah.
I think they will, because I mean there's a fair amount of creatures on the island as it is. I don't think he's over eating.
I tried.
Are you back with us?
What? Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
I tried. That's what I was telling you. I'm tried to kind of let him know that he, to try not to like eat them as soon as they get here, to try and like, if he's going, for his diet for a while, to eat the animals that were already here, rather than just being like, welcome to a new island, and then eat the rabbits. Yeah, so I tried to tell him that, and I think he might have understood.
We can just put the
really
rabbits in the forest up in the mansion. Like, they don't even have to be out here. They can fit on the elevator. Our concern was the bigger animals that don't really fit on the elevator.
That's fine. Yeah, that would be, if we can put at least as many rabbits as we can up. That would be.
Yeah, we can probably fit all of them in there. They're pretty small.
It would really take a load off. Thank you, Cassius. It's a good idea.
And then, I mean, the bigger ones, I mean, they'll be okay, I hope.
I'm sure they'll be fine.
Guardian's not, given how that role played out, Guardian's not even going to mention their secondary option for here. They feel pretty confident that it'll be fine out.
Yeah, it would just make sense for us to keep the smaller animals in here since they're more vulnerable, and then the bigger animals can go outside.
Okay, I like that. That's good. Thanks. Yeah.
Look, Bryleth, just take a breather, all right?
Yeah, chill.
Yeah, you look very frazzled. Just take 5, maybe go to the kitchen, get some water or something.
To get some tea.
I think I'll do that. I think I'll go and get some water. I'm just really tired and it's been a long last 20 some hours.
You look really stressed.
Go get some water. Go relax. We'll handle the logistics from here. Just
okay, all right, we'll do. She'll go to the break room to get some water and probably check on the egg before she does so, and just kind of, make sure everything's still okay. And
you're probably gonna have to move the egg, Bryleth.
What do you mean?
Because they're bringing all the animals up there.
Well, no, the egg's been on the boat with us. So
was it? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
we're gonna.
The egg's not. Yeah, the egg's not at the mansion.
Yeah, we're gonna keep the egg on the boat.
Can you make another egg check for me, Bryleth? With a percentile die?
Yeah. 9. Oh no. 49.
All right. Okay, so as you know, there's a lot of hustle and bustle still. The final third of the animals are being shepherded out down the gangplank into this elevator, and then the final 8 are going to be brought up that cave system out to the forest. You spend some time, you check on the egg. In what way? So you go into this room. It's in its little nested area where you put it. In what way are you going to inspect it? Check on it.
She's going to probably go over and just kind of sit by it for just a moment and just kind of rub it and maybe put up her ear against it since she's felt it scratch before. And just kind of okay, well, we're gonna take these animals, put them into the house, and she's going to go and talk to it like she usually does, and just tell it what's happening, and then we'll come back out here, and then we're gonna go back. Hopefully you're doing okay. Hopefully everything's all right in there. Everything's safe, everything's good, and I will be right back.
All right, you go to do so. You rub the egg a little bit, put your head up to it, and speak to it. As you pull back to kind of rub the egg again, part of it pushes in.
Shit. Oh, there goes break. Push. Oh no. She'll stand up and can she peer through the hole that it cracked open into?
It seems to be behind all the little broken pieces. There's a membrane that you can't see through that's holding them all together.
Okay.
But yeah, it feels as though that membrane is tearable or breakable. If you wish to, if you want to look inside, you could rip that.
No, I think that Bryleth probably knows enough about eggs that's probably not a good idea. You kind of want them to push out themselves, otherwise that can mess up something. Okay. Okay. All right. This is fine. I'm just Yep.
You see that part pushing out a little bit.
Yep. She's going to close the door to the room. If there's a chair, she's going to put a chair up against the doorknob. And it's just going to sit down maybe on the let's see. No, she wouldn't. Maybe about 5 feet away from it. She'll kind of get down on her knees and be okay, you're doing good. It looks like something's coming out. I'm just, you're doing a great job. This is Bryleth. Follow my voice. And,
it's amazing.
Doing a really good job. If you're having a little bit of trouble, here's a story, and she's just gonna start telling it a story.
Okay. Can you make? Oh my gosh! All right. First, a medicine check, please.
Oof. That is a total of.
You still have my inspiration, or did you use it?
I did use it. That's a total of 24.
Oh, okay. Yeah, really good. Okay, so yeah, you're following, but you know that there's nothing you can do. You shouldn't touch it. You shouldn't push it in. They do have to push out from within. And so you're calling to it, reading a story, a voice to follow. All right. Secondly, can you make an animal handling check, which is really a lateral check to whatever this would be.
Oof, man. The dice is with me right now.
Ooh,
that is
good.
a 19 total.
Okay. Nice. All right. So, you see bit by bit, part of the hard, previously stone feeling shell cracks off. It's only like a half an inch in diameter. It's just falls down on the floor. And you feel like you see, it looks like here and there, maybe like a sharp little claw poke out through the membrane. Not push, little tiny pushes, but every so often it looks like the end of a claw pierces through, likely weakening it a little each time.
Very good job. Just follow the voice. This is and she's going to like still keep like a 5-foot distance from it, but like if she has like she's going to try to like position herself to where like wherever it looks like it's starting to break out, that she's the first thing that it sees.
Okay, nice. So this is going to happen for it's going to do this for maybe like 10, 15 minutes.
Okay,
Is there anything else you want to do in that time? Or
No, she's just going to be talking to it, encouraging it with very kind, like soft words. Maybe, singing like, like humming a song to it, trying to just kind of be as calm as possible, even though inside she's like exploding.
All right. Okay, it continues, and other parts of the it picks up in pace and force as whatever this is really trying to push out now, and you see other parts of the egg in this upper third section start to crack and break and press along the top and around that upper third. You see what looks like a set of 3 claws kind of pushing and pawing and starting to tear at these things, and the top of the egg now sort of cracked around, starts to pop up, and it's a toga pre, not just kidding. It pops up, pushes, presses, and the egg it rocks a little bit in the nest too, as there's some force from this. Which, with your medicine check, it's a normal part of this.
Sure.
Do you want to leave it be, or is there anything you want to do as it's trying to push out like this?
No, because I think that she would know enough about eggs that like you shouldn't like assist it. Like, it's kind of part of their process of like knowing that they're strong enough to get out. So she would just kind of again, just try to keep positioning her, like just trying to position herself to where like trying to stay like, about 5 feet away from it, but like, keeping a close eye to where like if she starts seeing any like eye or anything to like be that first thing that it sees when it comes out.
Okay. So it continues to push and press and rock, and after about 15 minutes or so, towards the end of that time frame, it rocks and rolls forward out of the nest and just cracks open on the front as it hits the floor. Not in a gooey way. It's slightly gooey.
Sure.
It's an egg. But sorry. And the top part kind of crumples down too. And pushing forward, you see revealed the neck of a creature first. Its head is under the top of the egg, pushing it out. And it flips up as it's pushing out, revealing the head as the body comes out. An iridescent silver scaled dragon-esque creature. Tail that whips to and fro behind. Its two rather large wings compared to its body have very angelic feathers, long flowing feathers that are white at the base of each feather and turn to blue, much like the overlay if you have it up. And these wings are kind of damp and gooey and tucked on its back, but you see it trying to pull them out. And Flip, with your medicine check, it's okay to try and get clear some of the bits of egg.
All right. She will kind of try to meet its its eyes open.
Not yet. They're still
okay. So she would just kind of slowly kind of step up and just start trying to help get some of the eggshell away from it. And probably take like a blanket from her bed and start trying to help get some of the, if there's any the nastiness off. Well, I mean, not nastiness, but whatever.
Effectively in this situation.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. All right. You take the cloth, tamp it, remove some of that. It gets its wings open, and if the wings.
Actually, wait a minute. Give me 1 second because
please do. Yeah, this may play out differently.
Is this? Oh, yeah. Oh no, wait. I think that I have to have something there.
I'm picturing this as Bryleth panic in the moment. Wait.
Yeah. Okay, so she wants to she wants to cast create water, create or destroy water. To kind of and I think it says that I'll turn the waterfalls as rain in a 30-foot cube within range. So she doesn't care, she'll if there's anything out that would be ruined by getting wet, paper or anything, she would put it into her bag really quick and just have this water kind of fall in the room to kind of help wash it off and get some of the extra stuff off.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. All right, so the room does just that. Water starts to fall from its summoned place in the
It's okay. I'm just creating some water to help you out.
Removes gunk bit by bit. Now, as it stands before it unfurls its wings, this is sort of a not your big barrel-chested dragon, but rather a longer, sleek dragon. It looks like it's probably about 3.5, 4 feet from tip of its nose to the end of its tail. Taking up about 3/8 of its body. It has a tuft of white and blue hair on top that's kind of matted down, but getting cleared out from the water.
Okay.
And that runs down its back, down towards sort of the base of its back, and again these wings have the large angelic feathers on, and it kind of wriggles a little bit as the water's flushing away. So it keeps trying to open up its wings, and finally, eyes still sealed, it does, and the wings come out, and they are gorgeous. They are they look in the same neighborhood as what you experienced with Xia's wings in that moment, the celestial type wing set. And as the wings expand and open up, you're blinded temporarily by an incredibly bright light. 4 or 5 seconds as you shield your eyes, let them come, and as you open them, you see there is tipped slightly, a glowing halo around this dragon's head hovering. Eyes still closed, but looking down.
It's
Now
all
you can
right.
see there's some gunk on its eyes, and again with that really high medicine check, you know that you can
Okay,
you can
she
clear
would
that
take.
away.
She would kind of like slowly go up to it with her blanket that's now wet and like, you know, disgusting, and like just kind of try to like wipe away some of the gunk from the eyes.
Okay, so this dragon mostly out of its egg now. You lean down on one knee, both of you kind of soaking wet from the water.
Yeah.
You kind of, put your hand under its chin and lift its head up a bit as you kind of, talk to it or continue telling its story.
It's okay. It's all right. I'm just here to help you out. You've done so good. You did so good breaking out the egg. Good job.
You wipe away enough gunk where it kind of blinks and opens its eyes. And it has, I just remembered an image I have of this, but it has, as it opens its eyes, a mixture of darkness and brightness. It looks like you're looking into the cosmos. They're like little constellations on a dark black and purple background. And as it moves, they're not embedded in place. As it moves, like you see different constellations, different lights in its eyes as it moves around. But then looks up at you, and you're definitely kind of drawn into. And it just makes a little neat sound.
Oh, hello there. Hi. She's going to kind of like hold out like her hands to see if it wants to like sniff them to kind of like get a smell.
Okay. It does a bit. Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's Bryleth. I've been the one that's been talking to you. Welcome. Such a big boy. Beautiful.
You hear in your mind an impression of a thought, not a spoken word, but safe?
Yes, safe. You're safe.
Kind of walks and puts its side up against you and leans against you on its side in a sitting position.
She's just gonna sit there for a little bit.
Neat. So I'll let that play out as everyone else. You've finished up. You're in that last bit of unloading animals. Anyone that's assisting in bringing the animals down to the main forest will encounter Gorg, who's there like as a welcoming, party to with a number of other animals from the forest that Gorg has brought along, trying to get them situated, set up on the island. It goes pretty smoothly with everyone working, in such a diligent manner and manner. Finally, the time is up. It's been about an hour and a half. Everything's all set. Do those that have been doing the animal stuff in the forest return to the ship, or what would you all like to do as this project wraps up?
I'm gonna go back to the ship.
Cassius is gonna help with the crew just cleaning up, because like I can only imagine how much of a mess it is.
You're not wrong. Yeah.
So yeah, Cassius will help like the rest of the crew like clean up as well. Just getting the ship straight again, because we can't live like that. Also, he'll also help with cleaning the inside of the mansion, like the trail leading up to where the forest room is, because it'll probably be pretty dirty.
Nice. Okay. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was. I didn't know I was.
No problem.
I was trying to think. I was thinking, what would he be doing during this time? Yeah.
Nice.
He would. I think he would either be preoccupied with that spot in the forest or the mushrooms.
Okay.
Trying to do something about the mushrooms.
Let me know which, and I can give you some things to do with them.
Okay, because I want to weaponize them, obviously.
Okay. Well, you did encounter that little alchemy setup in one of the rooms on the main floor.
Oh. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you want to roll, I guess it would be it'd be a wisdom based.
Oh, great! I'm so good at that.
Well, I guess it depends on how you want to approach it. You could do it through wisdom, or you could do it with study. With say, we could start off with an investigation check as you're trying to break down the properties of these mushrooms.
I would do investigation. Oh, so sweet. 8.
You spend the time research. You do find some fundamentals of these, that back up what you've discovered before. You're more figuring out how to take these and make them into something more useful, whether it be poisons or potions or this and that. So you find some fundamental things, but you'll probably have to. You have plenty of mushrooms to go through. You probably have to come back, a later time.
And I'm probably thinking that they might be not exactly the same as where I'm from. Maybe a little different.
Okay, yeah, there would definitely be some differences given how high up. Or actually, these aren't that high because of the island you're on. It's pretty low.
Yeah,
you can see, but yeah, there's still some, living on an island that floats.
Yeah. All right, and then I would probably try and see how well that Gorgon violin thing plays.
Oh, nice. It's beautifully tuned. You did some really good work on setting that up.
I'm really surprised at their ineptitude on making instruments.
Right. The neck is perfectly aligned.
Vic helped.
Vic's just like cleaning up the shit off the ship. Like, this has got to get done. Just going at it.
Here I am, this drow just farting around with mushrooms and violins. Everybody else is cleaning up.
Let's see, Liazana, what are you up to in that time? Sure, everything finishes.
Honestly, I feel like she would have noticed that Bryleth has been missing.
Ooh, okay. Then I'm going to put you on pause just for a sec, if that's okay, and just check in because we'll play that out. Ashavar, what would you be up to at the end of that?
So, remembering from last session, was I able to get the horns of the Gorgon?
You were.
Okay. So, I haven't figured out what I want to do with them exactly yet, but I know that for my line of work, I need some really convincing looking runes engraved on them. So I'm gonna take what I remember from the old Celestial and start carving that into the Gorgon's horns. Probably going to be an entire jumble of nothing, but
it's going to
look fancy.
Excellent. Okay, you get to work on that. Oh, it's going to look gorgeous. Nice. Start carefully whittling away.
I wanted, if I got the Gorgon, I have a violin or a viol. I wanted to give Ashavar mine. Viola.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
String duet.
Yes. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, so with all that going on, let's jump back to Liazana. Yes, you've noticed that Bryleth has been missing an odd amount of time. Where would you like to go check on her? What would you like to do?
I guess I'd ask around, see if anybody knows where she's at.
Vic pauses the shit cleaning and I think she said something about taking some time for herself or something. I don't know. Perhaps below deck somewhere, either check a room or maybe the kitchen.
She didn't say anything else besides that?
Well, not that I remember. I'm sorry. A bit preoccupied.
Right.
Sorry,
Okay,
Captain.
thank you.
Of course.
She would probably go check her room first.
Because we role played out this initial part, I'm going to, if it's okay with the two of you, have Liazana arriving like just after this.
Have me.
The rest. Okay. So, baby celestial dragon as your best inference, right? Resting at your side there. You hear some footfalls approach.
Bryleth. Bryleth.
It's safe. Yes. It's a friend. Just hold on.
Bryleth, are you here?
Yes. I'm here. So she's going to go over to the door and kind of remove the chair, and just kind of like keeping an eye out on the dragon, just being like, it's okay, and then like
alert.
Slowly, oh god, kind of like open the door to just where she's just looking at, just where you can see her face. Hey, hi. And she looks, she's completely drenched wet, probably like some kind of weird mucus on her, like in her hair.
It probably has a smell of battery acid, like
probably
alkaline.
Smells horrible.
Hey, are you okay? You look a little Are you okay?
Yeah. Hold on a second. She closed the door and looks back at I'm going to let a friend in. Safe.
Watching with his galaxy eyes keen.
Okay. She's going to pull open the door. Well, she's going to open the door a little bit at first and she's like, are you by yourself? Anyone else with you?
No one else is with me.
She opens the door really quick, pulls Liazana in and closes the door. And like she's holding Liazana like pretty close to her, like almost like trying to keep herself between Liazana and the dragon.
Everything okay?
Okay.
She's gonna start looking around.
Yeah.
What catches your eye, Liazana, quickly is so the dragon is going to unfurl its wings and fly up and onto the bed and perch and climb across the foot of the bed and kind of crane its head out at you just a few feet away. You see the galaxy eyes.
It's okay. Safe. Friend. Safe.
Draws back a little.
Safe.
What?
Yeah. So, okay, Liazana. Okay, and she kind of takes you by the shoulders. The egg broke open just a bit ago. I had no idea. I'd heard some scratching over the past few days, but I came in here to check on it and was talking to it and singing to it and they came out of the egg. They decided today was the day. Now what's the time? But isn't it beautiful?
Yeah. She's
yes.
totally speechless.
So I'm not really sure. As you can see, it seems a little protective, and needs a bit comforting. And I think I need to slowly bring it, introduce it to people. I don't think this is a good situation to kind of just bring it out to everyone and be like, here's the dragon, and then everyone's like, whoa, I think that might scare it. It seems a little jumpy, but understandable.
It recedes a little on the bed, and you hear in both of your minds, friend. Thanks to your egg rolls, by the way.
Friend. See?
Walks around a time or two and nestles down.
Did you just hear that?
Yes, I can speak to your mind. So, this is really exciting, and I've just been kind of sitting with it for a bit. Again, I think I need to handle this very cautiously. Don't you agree? Don't you think?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But it seems to like you. So that's a good thing. It said friend to you, right? Friend?
Yes.
Right. Okay. All right. Just want to make sure that I wasn't mishearing, that it wasn't like friend, enemy. Oh, no.
It picks its head up and kind of looks around as though it's looking through the ceiling and walls of the ship. And on the ship, Vic and Sinister hear in their minds just a thought. It's not a word. It's just a thought, friend. And if I've missed anyone else that did egg rolls, let me know. I think I got them all written down. I think that it was just Vic and Sinister outside of...
Yeah, I was playing music to it. I mean, if I'm playing the violin, do you think he can hear it? Or she? I don't know the gender of the dragon.
Perhaps so.
Assume. So yeah, I think I'm going to sit in here with it. Oh, sorry.
I completely forgot to mention, as they hear it, the two of you hear it too. Again. Friend again. You might not know that they're sending it.
Sure.
Them, but...
Well, if I'm playing the music and I hear friend, I'm gonna go stop in the middle of
it. You look around, nothing out of the ordinary, Sinister.
So I'm gonna start like detect magic, pinging that immediately. So do I detect?
Just what might be on someone's person if they're walking by. I think Cassius, if he walks by, has some stuff. Just the normal stuff. Nothing that
was it an investigation check?
For the magic, for which part? Sorry.
Or was it just random?
No, I have detect magic as a cantrip.
Oh no, I'm talking about when the dragon was speaking into people's minds. Because Cassius is on the ship.
Yeah, no, this was just related to egg rolls, people that spent time with the egg. So if
Cassius spent some time
with
the egg.
Okay, good, yeah. Cool. Then you also hear, because I don't have anyone written down below the threshold, you also hear friend at the same time Vic and Sinister do. Did I miss anyone else? Did Ashavar or Xia spend any time? Okay.
Cassius would be in like the middle of sweeping, like and he's just gonna go back to work.
It's not the weirdest thing that's happened today, so yeah.
He's just gonna be like, whatever that means. He's gonna keep swabbing the deck.
Sinister is just gonna walk around and just try to find the source of that. Like, he wouldn't know where to start, or he's gonna try and see who, maybe someone did a spell, or because he knows that could happen. Like, he's gonna maybe try and fight Ashavar, but he knows that's not Ashavar's voice, right?
Yeah, it's
he'd
not
be
even
freaked
like
out.
Yeah, it's like
he'd be freaked out. Yeah, he'd be freaked out. So
okay.
Walk around and try and find the source. That's all he would do.
Okay. You'll eventually we'll see how it plays out with Bryleth and Liazana, and if but you'll probably encounter them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think we should probably maybe bring people in one by one, maybe, to see it.
Definitely not all at once.
Definitely not at once.
That would be too much.
Yes, I think that it wouldn't feel safe then. Seems to really be going to feel safe. So yeah, I think I should stay in here with it for a bit. If you want to, unless you're busy, if you want to just go and maybe grab people, grab someone like probably like our main, Ashavar or Xia or Cassius. Maybe Cassius first. Maybe Cassius would be a good person to kind of know about this first.
I can see who I can grab first.
Okay, all right.
Sure.
Yeah. Surprise?
Surprise?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
What
friend?
Yeah.
You hear again the thought in your mind of the concept of friend.
Yes, friends. Okay. All right.
Okay. I'll see what I can do, and I'll try to keep it low.
Okay.
I'll go now.
Yeah, just tell them that I just need to talk to them in here. And just tell them to knock, and I'll let them in.
Okay.
It's gonna sound really weird, but I'm sorry. I don't know how else to do this.
I don't know either. I'll go now.
New parents.
Yay!
Amazing.
Well, give a pat on the shoulder to Liazana and thank you.
Yeah. I'll go now.
Okay.
And she'll walk out to the hallway and start looking around for Cassius or whoever.
There's no one really in the lower decks here, but as you get to the upper deck, there's Vic just outside as he's cleaning up still. You see Cassius also helping out here in the ship still. Currently, they're cleaning this up first. You see Sinister a little further, like looking around, like talking to some people. Like, what was that?
What's...
Yeah. And let's see, Ashavar, you were back on the ship as well. Is there any particular place where you would be? On the ship, Ashavar?
You're muted, Sarah.
Oh, you're muted.
Sorry. She would have probably found the least dirty corner to like do what she was doing.
Oh, right. Okay.
So, but like not squirreled away, I guess.
Okay. Do you think you'd be in your room on the ship?
Oh yeah, I have a room. Yes, I'd probably be there.
All right, so you probably wouldn't quite catch her yet, Liazana. Make a quick perception check, Liazana. We'll see if you hear any noise. Catch.
We're so close.
Mm-hmm.
That is a total of 22.
Oh, okay. So you hear some whittling, some other things going on, and as you pass by Ashavar's room on the way before you arrive up on the upper deck.
She's probably also humming to herself a little bit.
I think I'm going to head to look for Cassius first.
Okay. So you do find him on the upper deck there, maybe 5 feet or 10 feet away or so.
Hey, Cassius.
What's up?
Hey, you got a sec?
Yeah, I can stop for a second, and then he'll put the broom up and walk over. What's happening? What's up?
Nothing bad, but let's still walk this way.
Okay.
Vic will raise an eyebrow as he's nearby, but just keep working.
And as we're walking down to the lower decks, so nothing bad. I promise, nothing bad. But
okay, you keep saying that, and it feels like something bad because you keep saying it.
It's not, I promise. But just Bryleth wanted to talk to you real quick.
Oh, is she doing okay? I know she was stressed out earlier.
Oh yeah, she's she's fine. She just wanted to talk to you real quick in the egg room.
Okay.
Just gently knock and say who you are, and that way she can talk to you.
Why are you being weird?
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Okay. Cassius will knock 3 times and say, "It's Cassius. Is everything all right in there? Are you good?"
Cassius. Okay. Just hold on for a second. Okay. Safe friend. Okay. And then she'll kind of pull the door open and quickly pull you inside and close the door. Cassius. Don't freak out.
It looks up. See the halo over its head look up as it looks at you, but it rests its head back.
It hatched. Surprise.
I came out of the egg?
Yes, it came out of the egg.
Friend in your head, Cassius. Rests.
Mm-hmm.
I think I heard friend in my head earlier. What is that?
Well, that's, I'm not really sure. It seems kind of dragony.
It looks very dragony.
It does, doesn't it?
I've never seen a dragon in my life up close.
Well, here we are, both experiencing new things today. This is Cassius. Friend. Safe.
Yep, friend safe. He's gonna have both his hands in there. Yep, friend safe. Nice to meet you.
Oh yeah, the room. Yeah, but yeah, Bryleth is completely soaked, covered in like gunk. The room is covered in gunk, completely like waterlogged with like water on the floor. Probably smells horrible.
Rough birth. Oh.
Yeah. We kind of. Yep. Gonna have to wash all of those when I'm done. Yeah. Just thought I'd let you know. I'm gonna bring everyone in here one by one to meet our new
a good idea
crew member. And so that way we can slowly introduce this youngin into our ranks.
Cassius will kind of reach his hand out very slowly and say, "May I?"
It tips its head like under your hand. You feel that little tuft of blue and white hair.
He's gonna gently like scritch at the dragon's hair, very very gently though.
Okay. It does
very
the cat
gently.
thing. Like...
Oh my god!
It's like he's gonna like stroke the top of his head. It's like, oh, it's so beautiful.
Your hand's like on the hair, but below the halo that's hovering, tipped above its head.
And he's gonna look over at Bryleth. I'm like, I'm so glad it's nice. I was so scared. Doing egg wash before.
I knew it was gonna be nice this whole time. I just had a feeling, and here we are, and it's beautiful.
Do you want me to just start filing people in, or like?
That would be great. I know I asked Liazana too, but I'm sure that she'd appreciate help. But yeah, we can just get a lineup even and just kind of introduce people one by one. And
so what I'll do is I'll let them know like the egg hatched.
Sure, yeah, that's fine.
But I'm not gonna tell them what it is, and I'm gonna let them be like, hey, we have to go visit the baby one at a time.
Okay, yeah, we had to slowly introduce it into society. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
I completely understand.
Yes.
Cassius will give one last question. Like, do we have a name?
Not yet.
Or are we still figuring that out?
Just still figuring it out. It's only been a few minutes.
Oh, this just happened. Okay.
Yeah, in the last half hour.
Wow. Okay. Bryleth, is it possible that in that time, is there any way that you get yourself cleaned up a little bit? It smells really bad in here.
It's probably a bit rough, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, I can. I
can understand if you want to stay, like to be with the baby. But
yeah. Well, why don't you give me like maybe 20 minutes and I'll go and freshen up and try to,
Actually, as you are discussing that, the dragon lifts its head a little bit, and the soiled part of the floor and egg is turned clean, and same for Bryleth, same for the dragon.
Oh wow!
And then it rests its head back down.
That is a neat trick. Wow.
Dragon
That's amazing.
Roomba.
Wow, you don't stink anymore. Oh, okay. So do you still want me to give you about 20 minutes?
No, you can just line people up.
Okay. Okay, this is, oh my god. He's like looking like down. Was the dragon lower than Cassius right now or
yeah, it's on the bed. It's about 4.5, 5 feet long, about 5 feet long. But height wise, it's maybe only like its body's maybe a foot in depth. So it's below you because it's on the bed.
Okay, and then he'll give it one last scratch. Like, oh, so cute. And then he'll get up and he'll go outside and let Liazana know, like, hey, I'm gonna go get the others, so they can see this, because this is incredible. Oh my god, I'm so glad it's friendly. I'm so glad. And then he's gonna like run upstairs.
I'm quite sure Sinister's looking around all frantic because he's your friend in his head. He's like tripping.
Yep. He definitely finds Sinister coming down the stairs and like looking in a couple of the doors. Like,
Sinister, so exciting news! The egg hatched.
Oh, cool. Is it a sexy beast?
You gotta go in there and see for yourself. I can't really describe. what it is. You kind of have to see it. Friendly creature.
That's good.
And then Cassius will direct Sinister as to like where the egg is.
Okay.
And he'll go and get the others.
All right. So he's gonna walk up to the door and he's gonna knock. Bryleth, are you?
Oh, hey,
Bryleth?
sister. Opens the door and kind of like leads you in, not like pulls you in like before, just kind of leads you in. And she'll kind of like turn you around to where the dragon is on the bed. Friend, safe.
Just you get that friend concept in your mind again,
right? And when I get that, then I'm going to send a message to him, so Bryleth doesn't hear. Hello, little dude. And then he's going to pull out his violin and start playing.
Perks its head up at the tunes.
Yeah, because he played when he was interacting with the eggs, he would play music. Yeah. So. All right. So it's a dragon then.
It's a dragon.
You know what, Sinister? Please make a history check, because you would, in your studies, at least have a good concept of the types of dragons, what they look like and do. Well, depending on
the. 6.
Oh, brutal. Okay.
Yes.
Yep, it's a dragon.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's
I didn't know they had feathers, but cool.
It does seem weird, that part.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say, welcome to the world, little dude. And in his mind, I don't assume your gender, but welcome, little dude. And I just turned to Bryleth. Well, we're parents, I guess.
Yep. Yeah.
Was it a hard birth?
I mean, no. I don't know. I mean, I can't speak for the dragon. I mean, they could have had a difficult time getting out of the shell, but I just kind of stood and watched.
Did you feed little dude?
Not yet. I haven't quite gotten that far. I figured, talking would probably be and
then I'm just gonna send a message and be like, what do you eat? Are you hungry?
You get a thought back of contentment.
They're not hungry. It looks
okay.
Yeah.
Great. Cool. So we'll wait on that. I thought introducing it to everyone one at a time is best.
Okay. And then I'm gonna try. I'm gonna send like friend, and then try to pet it and touch. Just touch it. And like
does the same thing. Kind of leans in, like it's getting this.
Oh. Okay. And then he's gonna be like, "Well, now I know I'm not going crazy." And then he's gonna leave.
Nice.
Send the next person to the door.
Oh, okay.
And Cassius would have been like up on deck. Anyone he saw, he would have let know. So like the entire crew.
Okay. So Xia, I think you're there, right? You're on the ship. Probably around. Vic will come down and wait his turn after Xia, of course. Yeah. So I guess you'd be up next, Xia.
Okay. So it finally hatched. I'm being led in by Cassius, right?
Being led to the door. You have to knock.
Oh, okay.
I'm probably leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna look at her and be like, "They walk."
If I'm down there, I'll be like, Xia, it's an incredible sight.
Okay, so that means that Bryleth is probably not dead.
No,
Great.
She's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Xia?
Yeah.
Hey, open the door, pulls you in.
Okay.
Here you go. Friend.
The dragon
safe.
sits up and kind of it perches at the end and looks at you. Can you do a percentile check for me? Percentile roll, Xia.
I'm
sorry. / roll space 1d100.
Oh, that's not very good. 26.
Okay. So nothing seems to happen currently, but it's kind of perched up. Again, you see, the dragon with celestial features, the wings, white with blue tips, fluffy like the angel feathers, much like if you've ever seen yours or remember what yours look like. It has very similar shape, style, and whatnot. It has that tuft of hair on top that runs down its back. It's
I don't know if Xia's ever actually seen her own wings.
Right, because you're usually in that state, right? Like
yeah, so if Bryleth pointed it out, Xia might connect something, but at this point Xia's like, oh cool, a dragon, that's rad.
Nice.
We could ride it.
Has a big halo too.
It's not quite big enough to ride.
But yeah,
now.
but like it's
I don't know. Its wings. Did you see its wings? They kind of look like yours. Yeah.
Wait,
its
what?
wings come up like 1/3.
Oh, they look like that?
Yes. Yeah.
I thought I had like bat wings.
No. You have wings like this. Beautiful wings, very nice. But very similar.
Takes a few steps forward and kind of cranes its head out at a foot and a half away. Galaxy eyes sort of peering in, shifting.
I think it likes you.
Good stuff. Good job, Bryleth.
Oh, well, I didn't do anything. I mean, I talked to it, but and sat with
Wait,
it.
what?
What?
Wait, okay. Oh, just like the normal animal talking. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
That's how you talk to it.
Just talking to it like I'm talking right now.
Using like your animal talk stuff, right?
No, I've been talking to it regularly. I didn't learn to do the animal talk stuff until recently, and I haven't really tried that yet on it.
Wait, so does it understand you?
Do you understand what I'm saying right now?
It is having difficulty pulling its attention away from Xia. It doesn't seem to respond to you.
Okay.
You hear in your head though, Xia. Gosh, how in actual wordage is spoken. Ambrosia? With a question tone.
Yeah. Oh my. Okay. That was weird.
What was it? What happened?
I just. Wait, Bo, did you hear that?
Let's see. Would Bo hear that? Bo heard that.
Bo heard that. Okay.
Right. Do we answer it or that thing's freaking me out?
See what's happening? Is everything okay?
You ever just have something pop in your head and you're like, I don't know if I thought that.
I mean, sometimes.
Okay. Like.
What?
So when you were saying you could talk to the dragon, does it talk to you?
I mean, it put a thought in my head earlier. Safe and friend.
Okay. So now, it can communicate. Okay. It just said my surname to me.
Oh. Maybe you're related. Are you a dragon?
I'm going to add something just as you say that out loud. While nothing seems to be changing for you, or you don't recognize the change currently, Xia, Bryleth, as you're watching Xia continue to speak to you, the vibrance to her personage or skin begins to kind of glow and really with vitality, and her eyes start to get almost a glow of them as well.
Like when she said ambrosia?
No, as she said out loud, right after she said out loud, it said my surname. That's when it began. And as this grows in intensity, and Xia begins to slip into her Aasimar state uncontrollably, the dragon opens up its wings more and more, just as gradually with matching pace. So you probably have another 10 seconds or so, Xia, before you drop straight into your Aasimar state.
What is
Be careful, Bryleth. You might. I don't know what's happening.
Bryleth's going to back up against the wall.
The halo starts glowing brighter and brighter as well on the dragon.
Dragon, I think this is quite enough. This is getting a little out of control. Xia?
Zia's gone by this point.
Okay.
Well, she doesn't know that.
Woo, nice. And Bo's panicking. And Bryleth, once again, you're blinded by a flash of light brighter than before. It's two creatures blasting this light out. A few seconds go by, and you're able to kind of see again, rub your eyes clear, and Xia back in her regular form. It seemed to be a momentary thing. The dragon, having its neck and head perched out toward her, sort of, sits comfortably back down on the bed again, the halo dimming. And you hear in both your heads, Xia and Bryleth, friend. The thought, the concept.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
How long was it gone for?
Minutes? Seconds?
And nobody's hurt?
No.
Nothing exploded?
No.
Bo, are you okay?
Yeah. Think so. Are you all right, Xia?
I don't know. I'm gonna go.
Let's get the hell out of here, rat.
Like, very, very nice to meet Dragon. Head on head.
Nice.
Friend. Yep.
Okay.
Um,
Bye, Xia.
Bye.
Nice. Quick checks in as you pass. Just, are you all right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's a hoot and holler. Have a good time.
Thank you. As she passed by.
Good time as Vic is swabbing the deck.
Nice. Yeah. Vic.
Oh well.
Awesome. Vic is gonna head in there, but jumping over to sit as there, as you've had this experience and you're heading back up above deck. Something you didn't notice before. We're working with the alchemy tools. There's a lot of things you have to burn as you burners and other stuff. There's a bunch of looks like ashes kind of scattered on one of your arms. Just dusted all over.
That's not sexy. So he's gonna take out the water decanter and say boom shakalaka and try and wash it off.
Nice. You wash it away and all of it just pours off the sides except for this pattern that's left behind. You make out what looks like a large circular shape in the center with a slightly smaller one connected, and a couple little sticks kind of coming out of it, and then off on the sides 4 sticks on either side bent in 2 areas. Spider.
No!
Oh,
God!
And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
No!
Oh my goodness.
Some fun goodies happening. Yes, excellent.
No.
Oh my gosh. So much cooking tonight. Plus you got your celestial dragon. Woo!
Wow. Amazing.
I just really hope it still ends up like calling Bryleth like mom.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, that'd be
He has never been in there like at all.
Nice.
Bryleth deserves that.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, this there's a whole different thing with it seemed big, but it's actually kind of minor. But yeah, the dragon is definitely excited that Bryleth was the momsy, and all the roles came into play to make things go so smoothly.
Of all days for it to happen to poor Bryleth, he was already just completely exhausted anyways.
Yay.
And they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming.
She's gonna sleep for like 2 days after this is all over.
Awesome.
There was so much happening that day. Good lord. So much going
It's
on.
still happening. It's still going on.
Day's not even over yet.
Yep. Yep. We can go 1 week from Gorgon fights to the death, people being trampled. To
Hold on, just timing wise.
Yeah.
Are we on the ship on the way back right now?
This is the last bit of time before departing.
Okay.
Yeah,
So this
we
is
were
all
just thinking
everything that we just did happened in the span of like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was pretty much real time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Awesome. Very true.
That's incredible.
Oh my gosh, amazing.
We've had a day.
Oh, nice.
Not even a day, just 3 hours.
I love the scope of Dungeons and Dragons. Just, you know. There's pets, there's battle to the death, there's all sorts of mysteries. It's great.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll bring up our schedule here for anyone that is new tonight. As you can see, we have a boatload of D&D, especially in this 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern time slot across the week, as well as on Saturdays here, we have a 6 to 9 p.m. Eastern Dungeons & Dragons stream as well. Every Tuesday, 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern, you can catch Dungeon Craft with Steph and Vic, where they paint minis and work on, do tile work and other things for their campaigns. It's a lot of fun. Then at noon to 3 p.m. Eastern, every Friday is Mad Art with Steph, where if you're not already a member of our Discord, I'd highly recommend joining because it's fun and supportive and a bunch of wonderful things. But you can also put in requests for fan art, such as Bryleth wiping the gunk out of the dragon's eyes after it's born, from across all of our campaigns, and she works on it in that stream. It's really wonderful. And then every Sunday, 2 to 5 p.m. Eastern, we have Madbird Plays board games run by Vic. And there are a bunch of different people that she brings on each week from across our community and others. They play different tabletop games each week on Tabletop Simulator, as well as some other things. We played Phasmophobia and Among Us, Jackbox and such, so a lot of fun. We've also recently started a Patreon with a bunch of fun tiers. If you support us here, or if you're looking to support us anew, we highly recommend using Patreon because even at the $5 tier, you still get your subscriber die, but we get to give you a little more back, and a little more of it goes to us. And as always, we appreciate your support, even in no matter what form it comes in, whether monetarily or whether it's you being here and hanging us out with us, or if it's raiding. Thank you so much, raiders. Sorry, we are wrapping up for the night, and we're about to raid our friends at Blackwater D&D. But we appreciate the raid. It's super exciting. We always love seeing you here, the Jedi. All right, well, players, thank you so much. It was a blast.
Thank you, Dan.
Thank you, Dan.
Oh, of course. My pleasure. Oh,
Gee, thanks, Dan.
Oh, shucks. Yeah. Awesome. a ton of fun. You're all amazing. Thank you so much. All right, we'll raid on over there. We'll catch you all soon. Have a great night, everyone. Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.